To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. In the closet, that's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, say, don't touch.
Don't touch. Keep carrying that mess, that's fine. Could you walk and talk at the same timing? It is my name that is on that mix. So remove your bag so I can call you a cab.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Peel the avocado. Peel the avocado. Peel the avocado. Peel the avocado. Guacamole. 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 Guacamole.
I love meat sticks. Who's with me? Who loves them? Who loves a good meat stick? Chewing on it, sucking on it.
Get it? BF Live by my friend Ray, big Civil War buff. Do you like the Colonel Agnes? Of course. Fun Gus Fudden. How long till Ray is under FBI surveillance?
Because you're looking up strange things. I think that's what it.
Oh, because I'm Huie Entertainment producer. Yeah, there was a lot of like covering of pedophilia today from the beginning to that Catch a Predator guy. So yeah, that's
this is not good. This is not good.
Producer Joe. Ray told me that he paid the BYB guys to leak your personal info. Stevie Lou and Ari can confirm this.
Oh, Ari. Whoa, that's not.
First, I'd have to watch the podcast, Joe, and you know how I am about podcasts if I'm not on them.
Well, in fairness,
I could kind of survive it.
Look at that. People are subscribing.
Thank you, BF. Thank you, and I'll read your names when you come up. I didn't realize.
We got to get.
Okay, so if you had a racehorse, what would you call it?
Right. I'm gonna go on to this. Right. If I had a racehorse, it would be called My Face. So all the fit girls in the race course would be going, "Come on, my face! Come on, my face! Come on, my face!"
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Come on, everybody, get in here. What's good? We're doing it Monday, Memorial Day Monday here in the United States of America. How's everyone doing? Episode 80 of the BF Live stream show. Holy moly, we are up to 80 episodes already since I've started doing this daily. How's everybody doing it? Memorial Day Monday, May 27th, the last Monday in the month of May. Summer's going to be rolling us over before we know it, y'all. But how's everybody doing? I hope you're good. We got friends backstage. We got a special guest. We're going to go do the chat family check-in. We're going to bang through it quick because he's only going to be here for about an hour or so. So let's get the show started. Let's bring everybody in. Let me take this out of my studio. Let's bring him in. Let's see. He's the bro, you know. He's the co-host of BF Live. It's Scott Fitzpatrick. Come on in, Scott. Come on, buddy.
Hey.
How's it going, buddy?
Going pretty good, pretty good.
Pretty
I
good.
had one of my videos taken down from YouTube. It's my first time experiencing the whole appeal thing, which I lost.
Yeah, I saw some of this going around in our private chat with no filter guys and all. So this was one of your famous if you had a monkey on your back videos, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Monkey number 5 was taken down because of hate speech, I guess, but
yeah.
So I did a little editing and I put it up and we'll see how it goes again. So monkey number 5 lives.
Good thing, man. Well, that's what you learn when you do this. Never rely on any of these services to keep your stuff up because eventually they'll change the standard and something that was acceptable, 6 months or a year ago, they'll apply a new standard to it and they'll take your shit down. So it's always good to have your stuff so you can never have to count on them to hold it and you can re-edit it and put it up. Well, I'm glad you're here joining us. Another bro that everybody knows. It's a special treat here today because he's not going to his program. It's the co-host of Sports Heads, who's kind of in hiatus right now, but I invited him here today because he wanted to come. It's Andrew. Mr. Big Time. How you doing, Mr. Big Time?
Pretty good.
Yeah, looking good and looking sharp, except for our guest Huie, man. You're a little pixelated over there overseas for our friend, but we're going to get him in here in a couple minutes. So how you doing today, buddy? You're off your program today?
People are asking about sports and even on my channel, man. They want to see the sports.
Yeah, well, when I get like less than 10 podcasts to do, we'll try to get that going back up again. But I love you, bro, and we'll get that going again. So I was happy to have you here today. You can jump in. So why don't we just bring him in here now? Because he was here from the get. Why don't we bring him in right now? I know he's got a lot to say about everything, and we don't want to keep him up all day. Yeah. Let's say hello to our guest and our friend from Ireland, Mr. Hughie's checking in. Come on, Hughie.
How's it going? Hey, Andrew, Shane is a piece of shit, by the way.
Oh, shit, here we go.
She's the biggest cunt I've ever seen in my life. Fuck her.
Out the gate.
But also, nice to see you.
Can be.
Good to see everybody here. How you doing today, Mr. Hughie?
Quite brilliant, actually.
Brilliant, very good. Let's see, I don't know if Memorial Day is even a thing where you're at. Is there more? Do you gotta give a shit about Memorial Day where you live?
No, we think that the army's a bunch of pussies.
Oh, hi-oh. Coming in strong. Well, shout out. I give mad respect for anybody that did anything in the services, so we'll celebrate that a little bit today. But I'm happy to have you here today. And
I want to give a shout out to my granddad.
Your old granddad?
He died 8 years ago on New Year's because of stupid.
Too much cocaine?
Stupid fucking Agent Orange from the Vietnam War.
All right. Well, we're sorry to hear that. And I know a lot of people have kind of suffered one way or the other. Either, they some gave some, but some gave all. All gave some gave all, I guess they'd say. But yeah, we're here. We're doing it. We're here to celebrate Memorial Day, and it's a Memorial Day Monday here. We got Huie here. He's going to give us his opinions on all this latest Dabbleverse stuff. But Huie, you know what I like to do here? It's our favorite part of the show. And I know it kind of drives you nuts, but we're going to do it. We're going to get into it, and I'm going to blaze through it. We'll see what kind of fun we can come up with it. And we're going to do the BF Live chat family check-in. I'm going to burn through them as fast as we can. And we're going to get talking about Ray being back on the Huie network. And we're going to get into maybe some of this steel toe stuff and all the shit going on in Dabbleverse, Stuttering John, all that shit. We're going to talk about it.
Don't forget Aaron Emmerhold, that cunt that got arrested.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to hot out the gate. Hot take Andrew. All right, well, why don't we burn through this chat family check-in and let's get into all that right now. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, let's do it and get into it. That's what we like to do here on BF Live. What's up? Hey.
Happy Memorial Day.
Yes.
Bitches.
Yes.
Let's freaking go.
Well, let's go. Let's do it. First checking in. It's a lovely little Lemmy checking in. Come on, Lemmy. She got your colors up there. She's repping. There you go.
I got color for her.
Hey-o. Flex 316 is checking in. There you go. Good day from down under. Justice checking in, number 6, but you're number 1. Good morning to the lovely Tiffany Washington. Mandy D, good morning. Thank you. Thank you all for your service, men and women. Scott Fitzpatrick checking in. He says, we're doing it. He knows what's up. We are, in fact, doing it. All right. Hey, everyone, from Space Chief 75, the bro you know that does the art. Yo, Donkey Kong, and Dan Hayu from Psych. Wow, there's Lemmy checking in again. Hey, Lemmy from Tiffany. Hey, Ween from Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany from Lemmy. Hey, Space Chief. We got them all going on here. Donkey says, Flex, Scott, BF, Live, Ween, Space Chief, Lemmy, Mandy D, Psych, Tiffany, Donkey Kongington, cheers. Hey, Psych. Hey, Scott. Hey, Justa. Hey, Tiffany, we're going through them. Hash Bros checking in. Come on, Hash Bro. I can see Hash Bro is checking in from probably Andrew the Giant. Are you co-streaming this, my friend?
Yep.
Ah, you did. You didn't even ask permission, but I appreciate it. Andrew is co-streaming on his channel, Andrew the Giant 96, and I see Hash Bro is checked in from there, and he says, peel the avocado. Yes, we got into the avocado love again. Guacamole. Sykes checking in, 666, bones up. He's saying, hey, Donkey, Tiff, Scott, Live Ween, Little Lemmy, Justa, and Space Chief. Mandy D's checking in. Tiffany's giving all the love. Let's see, Mandy D. Oh, shit, you know what's up. Let's fucking go. Donkey Kong just says, Hack Rider saying, fuck Mondays, and he's watching from Andrew's channel. Hey, Hack Rider, how you doing? Oh, no, I hear thunderstorms or bombs going off. Yeah, I got some rain here, and my internet, my power blinked out right before we went on air, so let's see. Happy Memorial Day, everyone, from Gimme Bezos. Hey, Buck from Tiffany, Washington. Wait, it's a holiday? Noise, says Hack Rider. Hey, Gimme from Tiffany, Washington. Boom, let's go. Wait, there's NBA on tonight? Nice. BSK. Mr. Smith's checking in. Hey, buddy, come on, Mr. Smith. Hack Ride saying, welcome aboard, Scott. You ain't a YouTuber till you get spanked by Papa YouTube. You eventually learn to love it. Yeah, Scott got his first violation. Hey, Andrew. Drew Dog getting a shout out from Hack Ride. Andrew getting a shout out from Gimme Bezos. Mavs versus Celtics. Who you got? I'm not a big basketball guy.
I got Celtics.
Do you? Do you give a shit about American sports there, Hughesy?
No.
No. Easy enough to answer. There you go. Good day, y'all, from Flex 316. Is this live? You know it's Terry Me. It is live. Hack Ride says, never cheer for an Irishman. Bunch of starch drunkards. Yeah. There you go. No Flex 316. Let's see. That's because the army is full of pussies, Hughesy. Uh-oh. Hey there. All right. Our lecturer is getting the love from Hack Ride. Hughesy, big fan, and F-Ray and Quad, says Slate. There you go. We got that. Get him. Get him.
I've lost all respect for Quad after the shit he's done.
What do you like to remember? Yeah.
Hate the motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'll take Andrew hitting it, Hughesy.
Yeah, I'd like to hear more of this. Let's go.
Yeah, really. Would you like to elaborate, Andrew?
Doxing people?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Putting people's info online. After I heard that, lost all respect for him. Even though he's a crippled friend.
Who did
I already banned him from No Filter.
Damn. Hot take,
Are we
Andrew.
talking about the same dude?
I don't know. We're talking about Quad. Apparently, Andrew coming in with the hot take on Quad Father today, or H-Man.
Yeah, I always love to hear a good Quad burial. He told me that he's having an affair with Shayna as well.
Oh,
that's it. Okay.
That explains the attitude that Andrew must be getting from Shayna lately. I think that explains a lot. Look who's checking in. It's the lovely Gina Levy herself checking in. She says, hi, guys. Leaving Ohio, Perry's movie is going to be wild. Well, some of the pictures I've seen coming out of there, I don't doubt that at all, Gina. Let's see. I think I have a picture of Gina right here with Perry. We can show real quick. Show everybody what Gina has been up to. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Oh, my God. First of all, she's been doing the filters thing, driving Bob nuts. But where is your picture? I was going to show your picture with you. I don't see it on your Twitter there, Gina. But welcome to the lovely Gina Levy. Sorry, I missed everyone. If I missed anyone. What's up, Space Chief? Hi, Ian. Gina. Gina Levy. Can I get a gay man? Gay man. I saw that dunk con. Tommy Temper's checking in saying, hey, everyone. Good to see you. How you doing, Tommy Temper? Hi, Tiff from the lovely Gina Levy. Hi, Gina from Electra. Would you? Gina getting the love from Little Lemmy. Hey, Tommy. TMTK. Did you finish, though? Hey, Tommy. Hey, Uncle Jack. Gina Levy is shouting out Uncle Jack. What's up, Uncle Jack? Checking in. Hi, Gina from Space Chief.
Gina.
All right, here's the question. If an Irishman had a gay monkey on its back, would he leave it there or beat it off? Oh, he's switching it up for you, Hughesy.
We don't have monkeys here.
Ooh. You overlooked a little something there.
But if.
Oh, but if, I definitely beat them off.
Right on.
There you go. Beat it off. Beat it off. More. Andrew says Flex 316. Well, you got him. He's coming right up. Hey, Gina Levy from Jack. Hey, Space Chief from Gina Levy. Uncle Jack is shouting out Mandy D. Gina's shouting out Psych. Remember the 90s when the NBA didn't suck. Teams actually ran offensive. Centers actually existed. Every whistle wasn't meant with a whiny crybaby fit, and flops were rare. Scott is getting the love.
Scott!
We made your chair versus quad. Okay. Cripple fight. That's the other thing I have. It. Fucking cripple fight.
Cripple fight!
Boom, says Flex 316. Scott's choking on that one. I can't wait for the movie, Gene. I bet it's good. Timmer, level out, Timmer. Hey, Jen from Flex 316. Yes, live ween. That's when I could actually watch basketball. Gina Levy, Instagram. What's up? That's right. Oh, that's right. You're on Instagram. Let me check that out. Let me put that picture up real quick on Instagram. Yes. Show you that picture of Gina Levy on the movie set with Perry Caravello. If I could find that.
Cripple fight almost killed me, BF.
Did it? The clip that God almost got you?
Yep.
I've had that one for a minute. Find this picture of Gina real quick and I'll share it with you. Gina and Perry Caravello.
Into wheelchair guys.
Hi, here we go. We got to check in with the lovely. You know, Perry's making moves on your lady there, Hughesy. Look at this.
I always knew Perry was a piece of shit from the first time I seen him. He's no better than that bitch, Sheena.
Oh, hi, coming in hot.
I can't believe how good looking she is, and she's married Bob Levy. Of everyone in the world, Bob Levy got her. Is no justice, no peace. Especially on Memorial Day, it's unfair.
It's kind of unfair. She is a lovely lady, and you can see Perry. I don't know where that other hand is, but there you go, Gina. I hope you had fun out there on the set, and I can't wait to see. I know the boys checked in. They did a live, like right off the movie set the other night for like 45 minutes, so looks like they were having a lot of fun. Live Wing, you still getting high in the woods? Our friend was out there camping. Let's see. Yes, he would keep it. Donkey getting the love. I'm going to burn through some of these. I'm going to get right to the end of it. We're kind of right at the end now because I want to get to talking to Hughesy. There you go, Hughesy.
Thank you.
There you go. Taking it easy on you, brother. Trying not to read everyone. This is my first time here. Interesting people on channel. Thank you, Tommy Temper, for checking us out today. We're lucky enough to have Hughesy check in with us today. Seeing bits, the vacational package. All right, so let's get out of that. Let's get into having some fun. So Hughesy, so you've been, I know you love keeping up with all this Dabbleverse stuff and all the goings on in the Dabbleverse, correct?
Yeah, it had become quite a struggle for a while because it was really just a Stuttering John stuck in a Quantum Leap fucking Groundhog Day style show where he continuously said the same things. He basically was the human version of a Fatboy Slim song. It was just endlessly repetitive again and again for months. And it was terrible. And then April Imholt decided to get exposed as a narcotics-taking, dick-sucking swinger. And God bless her, we're all going to profit from it.
Absolutely. Well, these are, we could all see though through the body language and all that those two had like a weird relationship dynamic. You could tell that the body language and the attitudes did not add up to any kind of thing that could be a good relationship on or off the air. So I don't think anybody were really surprised when we finally heard that April was finally rolling out on air. And we kind of been seeing this coming all along, haven't we?
Yeah, like it's got to be weird if you're like a swinger who does a morning radio show because you'll be walking in the room and go, honey, don't mean to interrupt you sucking that guy's dick, but I thought of a wacky segment we could do tomorrow morning. Anyway, once you swallow that cum, we'll talk prizes.
Yeah. We'll talk a goal. We're going to have a different goal for that too, Obviously,
Yeah.
requires a different goal.
Yes, I see you're in the middle of a 69. Well, speaking of numbers, tomorrow's goal needs to be 1,069. My co-host. But there you go.
But it was funny because, like I said, we could see the dynamic, we could see all the signs, so I really wasn't too surprised and all. But of course, it's funny how all of this kind of rolled out because I know what Aaron was like. He just acted like he discovered this innocently on air when he was on MLC, right? The fact that she got arrested, that they all were arrested. He was like, "Oh my goodness gracious!" And he was getting his information through Chad. What are your impressions of that?
Yeah, that was weird to me that Chad Zumock would have the information about his wife before he would.
There you go, brother. That's right. I called. Yeah, go ahead.
I'd just like, first of all, to say hello to General Z, the Mud Shark, the Mud Master 3000. Everybody loves Chad Zumock.
Almost. All right. But yeah, but I didn't like, so the whole timing of this, when I seen it all play out, I'm not buying, I'm calling bullshit because yeah, you're sitting there with a guy he lives in probably a small town in Minnesota, like a small tighter knit community. So you're going to tell me that a guy, Chet, the Mud Shark, was getting information in real time faster than the person that was affected by this shit? Like, I call bullshit on that, like, kind of right away.
Yeah, and I think that I always got along with Aaron, but he's too quick to now speak out about April, almost as if he's trying to put all the blame of what other stories may be due to come. Like maybe Aaron has also sucked a dick or something.
Well, you never know how those parties ended up, those three ways. You know, you might have got confused at one of them. But yeah, I didn't buy the way it came out on air. It seemed like it was almost too perfect, like almost too alibi-ish. Like, well, I'm so dumb and I'm innocently discovering that all of these people who I've swung with, now a guy I'm on a podcast with is getting more information in real time about it than me. It was almost too perfect. Like he wants to try to separate himself from the fact that she was arrested, like you're saying, kind of putting it all on her, like they're the bad people and I'm the good guy.
Yeah, and the thing is, everybody knows that a story like that, it's not just, oh, there's swingers and there was drugs once and that's it. It's like, no, there's going to be more. It wouldn't shock me if there's footage about the leak out, like the footage I have of me and Gina. No comment.
Hi-oh.
Yeah, hey, yeah. But that being said, I think we're going to see footage of Aaron in a French maid's outfit with a face full of coke, and he's getting his dick sucked from behind by someone. And the point of the game is he doesn't know he was sucking it. I want to see that footage, and I hope that the picture quality is better than a piece of shit Andrew's camera here. You piece of shit.
Are you still having that issue you were having before the show?
Yeah, but I like not looking at him. He's a piece of shit.
For those you don't know, backstage, Andrew's camera, for whatever reason, isn't feeding right to Huie, so he's just seeing a bunch of boxes. He don't see Andrew, his friend, as he says. But yeah. So I wasn't buying the bad acting that was going on between Chad and Aaron. Like, oh, Aaron, I don't know if you want to know this, brother. You know, they kind of acting all sympathetic and all, when the whole time, I mean, all he's been gunning for these guys, you know, since day one, pretty much. And now all of a sudden he's Mr. Empathy, and I'm getting information in real time that you're not about your life. I didn't buy none of that shit.
Well, everybody knows that Chad Zumock is basically the human version of Santa Claus mixed with Jesus. He cares about everybody. That's the Z-Man way.
Yeah.
But I think that even Chad felt kind of guilty about some of the shit that he'd said about April in the past, which will not repeat here for flaggable reasons.
Okay.
But I think that Chad genuinely felt guilty, but also I think he's also going to try to fuck April.
Yeah, I think it seems to be a line for him to do that stuff. And
yeah,
plus,
and they're snorting it. Oh,
hi-oh, line snorted. But I don't see, I was kind of seeing through this bullshit now, because he was acting all innocent, like, oh, I don't know anything about this. I'm Mr. Oblivious. Yet a few days before that happened, Huie, I saw a clip with him talking about how he was, while they were there, April left the house and basically cleaned out half of his closets and kind of left the ring there. And I think he was thinking, you know, all of a sudden he's not in with the cool people anymore. Like, I think he got butthurt because they all duped him. And that kind of went down, and the timing seems like, and then after the fact, okay, now all of a sudden someone has called the cops on them after that happened.
Yeah, I think there's more to come, and the fact that a lot of these, like his acting when he was talking about the outrage of there being kids there, it's like, but they had the kids when you were doing it before.
Yes.
So how can it be like I was totally offended?
Yes.
2 months after the fact.
And that's why I think he's acting like the guy that got kicked out of the cool party. You always know, we all know that guy when we were younger. Like, he got kicked out and he go, hey, man, those fuckers over there drinking and smoking. Yeah, as soon as you're not with the cool kids, you go call the cops. That's what it seemed like.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like on the surface.
And also the problem with the wife swapping and swinging is that somebody loses the bet there, because like some people will get Gina Levy and then some people get Amy Schumer. It's not really a fair trade.
Ooh, yeah, we were discussing that a little bit yesterday on Twitter, weren't we? How much funnier that Gina is than Amy Schumer.
there's so many. Hitler's speeches are funnier than fucking Amy Schumer Netflix specials. Thank you.
You're welcome. You need a can one on that. Yep. So you have all that playing out, and I've seen they go back and showing those kind of nasty party hot tub videos. So I don't doubt with all the bad judgment going on, I kind of agree with you. I think that at some point there's going to be some more dirty shit coming out, because I just think this is a weird place we've all ended up, because this all started out as kind of mudslinging now. And now we're really getting down at, like, people are getting arrested. I mean, we've been through swatting and all, but now we're getting into charges and people getting arrested and stuff. And I don't know if any of us got involved into podcasting for this, I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like how Andrew was talking about the quad thing and the doxing. Mm-hmm. It's never possible that everybody's going to get along. Like, even in this 4-person chat, mm-hmm. I hate Andrew's guts mm-hmm. so much. I wish he was fucking dead. No offense. But,
oh, yeah, Court, none taken.
but
Andrew, you're muted, buddy.
Yeah, but with the online stuff, it's too much. And it's taking over people's lives. And to quote another saint, Jim Stansel, people need to go outside and stop worrying about fucking podcasts so much. Like, it's taking control of people's lives.
I'm talking to Shayna. Give me a minute.
Oh, okay. All right.
Fucking bitch.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I mean, we're all for a good, like, combat online and everything, but this level of, like, affecting people's personal lives, it's like now people are just going through any means they can to get a win or to outdo the other person. It's just, we're at a weird place with that.
Yeah, and like, when does it end? Because we've seen all the physical threats before. So is that actually going to start happening, where people actually start getting violent because, I don't know, you didn't send the link, or you didn't, you lost the fucking super chat thing, and then all this shit with the quad. While I didn't see it, I heard that he doxed Stevie Louie or something like that. It's like, I don't even know why they fell out.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed to be like the calendar changes the day, and all of a sudden the guy you were getting along with yesterday and maybe co-hosting your show for whatever reason, something goes down and all. So I just think it's just and people trying to up each other with the drama game or something. I don't know. It's kind of what it seems like to me. Let's see. Not taking the drama route is like choosing the tortoise in the race with the hare. You're hoping for long-term stability and joy over a little drug called views. Choose wisely. And I do think that there is a burning comet kind of aspect to some of this, usually, to where, like Hack Ride's kind of alluding to, some of these guys might get an initial view bump and get a rub and create a scatter or whatever, create a moment and all, but is it really going to last long-term?
Yeah, and like Irons had a massive, well, maybe not massive, but a significant view bump, subscription bump for his show. But how long's that going to last? Because once people have run out of hearing stories about April doing a bunch of nose beer, then you're going to have to go back to talking about the fucking the sandwich of the week or whatever the fuck. Funny pet stories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's the problem with the drama lane, is that you have to kind of keep creating the next drama. And that's I think that's kind of what we're seeing out of some of these types of people in the Dabbleverse now. Where, but like you said, and how are you going to ever revert to going back to doing whatever was a normal show back in the day?
Yeah, and especially because if Aaron tries to go all PG and back to regular, now he's going to have all this shit hanging over his head. His wife swinging coke and Molly party.
Oh yeah, the fans will never allow him to get past this. No matter, even if he does try to go back and do a regular steel toe morning show, there's always going to be fans in there taking shots and throwing references. So this, like you said, this is going to be going on for a long time. This is going to be carrying on for a minute.
Yeah, it's like the extremely talented John Melendez, who's done all kinds of things with his life, such as when he was on Howard Stern and many others. He while he's out here curing cancer and raising other people's children and bringing the world together, one stream at a time. Unfortunately, people keep bringing up the fact that he neglected his kids into mental health, that he used to tell racist jokes online, that he fucking is a fake Democrat, all that stuff. But I would never bring that up.
No. Now, we had Dave Serra on here, the guy who famously took that video of the Tonight Show reunion just a couple of weeks ago and all. What are your impressions of that when you saw that whole tape and him singing and all that shit?
That's it's one of those things that we're Stuttering John is. Do you ever get when there's someone you genuinely don't like and you just think, I bet that dickhead is doing something completely dickheadish right now. So, but really they're just like chilling out watching TV or whatever. Stuttering John is that dickhead. I think right now he's probably trying to practice cartwheels. I think he's probably practicing martial arts in a public area so that chicks will think he's tough guy. And then when you go to the Stuttering John and he's singing The Doors, where it was just like, even Jim Morrison at the end would look at him and think, this is fucking embarrassing. The Oliver Stone film, Val Kilmer today sings fucking Jim Morrison better than Stuttering John did at that party.
I bet you're probably exactly right about that, Hughesy. Yeah, but that was kind of a train wreck, that whole thing and all, and getting the people to, like you said, sign up for the keychains and all that shit. So,
but it's just it's like saying, only contact me via smoke signal. Or leave me a MySpace message. It's like, no, why do they have to give you the private details? And for a fucking keychain? Who the fuck is Jesus? I know we've got all this trouble in the Middle East and there's all this political stuff coming up with Biden and Trump, but at least I've got a keychain. Everything's okay with the keychain. I hate Stuttering John. And you know what, Andrew? I'm with you. I hate Quad too now. Fuck him. Right, Andrew?
He's got his shit off. We got to turn his shit back on to say, yeah, we saw you shake your head.
Kick him off.
Kick him off. He's going, Andrew. I got to take you off.
Cut him loose.
There you go. Hey, while we cut Andrew, thanks, Corn, for checking in with the 199. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says hit the like. Do what he says. Do what he says. So let's see. Yeah, but I told Dave Serra that even if they had no relationship before, just the fact, and even if he meant no harm, just the fact that he videotaped that stuff, he was now instantly a enemy of John's. And of course, he called up Dave, you fucked up, Dave, you know.
But it's like, I take it, I'm sure you all seen the thing of when Stevie Lou was on Stuttering John's show, and Stuttering John's giving Stevie Lou shit because insanely Stevie Lou wasn't on his, waiting on back and call or whatever the fuck that term is. So Stevie Lou says your mom's box, and Stuttering John, who was visibly under the influence of cocaine, sue me, but he was clearly high as a kite during that, and you could see it in his eyes that he was so distraught and upset that he wasn't getting his own way. If fucking Dave Serra could upload footage of Stuttering John's son, playing with her dick or whatever it is and put it online. But as long as Dave Serra was willing to do John's show, he'd be okay.
There is a lot of that going out there. Yeah, because if you show the right kind of loyalty and show that you can be a friend or an adversary of his, yeah, he does kind of let things go. But that seems, once again, that changes week to week, whether it be with Stevie Lou. I thought Stevie Lou was the permanent guy, and I thought now Quad is the permanent guy, but these guys only seem to last a week or two, and then he's on to the next guy, the next friend, if you will.
Yeah, it's so typical that Stuttering John's like this super liberal, but he doesn't realize that the guy on his show is a Trump supporting, gun owning Proud Boy. It's amazing that they haven't spoke about political shit yet because they're not going to get along and they'll argue. I would laugh if fucking Quad ended up killing Stuttering John.
Well, and that's kind of I've seen him kind of tippy-toeing around this too because he talks about Two-Shirt Tony and him being anti-Semite and all this stuff, and he's trying to question Quad about it. Like, you see the stuff he does this, he says that and does that, and I'm kind of thinking like you. I'm like, I don't know, maybe these guys they might have similar ideology. Like, Quad didn't seem to have the problems with it that John did. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, and Stuttering John's the type of guy. He's like, you know, Osama bin Laden was against the terrible attack on New York, but he subscribed to my Patreon, so I think it's time to give him a second chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the type of guy that Stuttering John is lonely. He's bitter. He lives in a fantasy world. He has nothing to do all day apart from sit there and think about how everybody's done him wrong, and he's never going to recover from it. Like, we're watching the decline of this guy.
Yeah.
And for a while I felt sorry for him, but now I just wish that he would fuck off. And I try my best to avoid him, but he's everywhere I go online.
Well, you know, he would, like, I've heard people say that he should do an IRL kind of stream where, because people, like you say, people like seeing a car wreck. They want to tune in and kind of witness this daily downfall. And if he would just embrace who he was and just show himself in real time, real life, I think he'd make a killing.
Yeah, well, I'd like him to be the killing. And, I'd like him to do an IRA stream where he wears a England top in the Irish bar in Belfast on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, shit. Yeah, speaking of that, let me see. There he is now. Speaking of that, you're talking about the Irish bars, and you reminded me something that we talked about online about, make a little transition here. We talked about that big arsehole that was, you called it the arsehole set up over there in Ireland. I wonder and they set it up on a street that was kind of like lined with pubs. So what are your impressions of the arsehole live over there?
I love the fact that the government had enough money to build that shit, but they don't, and they also have enough money to let immigrants come in tax-free, but they don't have any money to help the homeless people that are from Ireland. And it's like, it's strange that I thought it was a stupid idea. And did you know that it was literally open for 50 minutes before a woman ran out of a bar and pissed on it?
Well, I didn't know she pissed on it, but I knew me and Scott kind of covered this here on a previous episode of my show here, BF Live, and I kind of knew it was going to end soon. Apparently it was supposed to be up for 6 months, and like you said, it might last 15 minutes. And when I heard that they had it on a street in Ireland where it was like kind of lined with pubs, I mean, come on, alcohol and Irish people and a camera, you know what you're going to get.
Yeah, and like, well, what the fuck were they thinking? I love being Irish, but we're a bunch of shitheads over here. Like, we don't give a fuck about people's feelings. Like, somebody made a 9/11 joke on the day of it opening.
Yeah. Held his phone up with the video of the buildings getting hit. Yes.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but I think that 9/11 was a national tragedy.
Yeah.
Do you remember when it happened?
No bit, yeah, we remember.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The plane and stuff. It's just,
Right.
I'm just surprised we didn't see more dicks. Maybe somebody throwing shit at the camera.
Yeah, I expected ass cheeks against the screen, guys to be pulling their hogs out, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was expected a Silence of the Lambs type of should we say, web shooting.
Exactly. Well, I expected people would be running for it full blast, like it was a portal to another dimension, and just like kind of splat into it like a fly in a camera.
Exactly. I just think that the whole thing was just a dumb fucking idea, and I hate the government. Well, that's why our prime minister down south quit before his term was up, because he was sort of like, what the fuck have I done? Because he's such a liberal. That his whole career was about getting the reaction and not about getting the result. Where he's like, I'm going to let all immigrants come here. It's like, but nobody from here that votes for you wants that. Right. Too late. There's millions. It's like, okay, well, you are. Because here's the dirty little secret that they don't want people knowing. Ireland is a gangster-run country.
Mm-hmm.
So the police don't actually matter. They want people to think, oh, it's the fucking happy-go-lucky U2 music video of the world. It's like, well, not really. You will be shot and stabbed. Andrew, come on over to Ireland, please.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I understand. I can tell through some of the media reports I see that you're kind of having those problems over because, yeah, those are great notions. They're great thoughts involved, but in practice, it's not turning out to kind of match up with the notion so well. And yeah, I mean, I can't say that if we were installed, like ripped out of our culture and installed in another culture, that we would exactly do any better. Maybe hopefully be more civilized. But I just don't get this whole drive to. It seems like they're coming over. They're refusing to be civilized. They're being put in civilized societies, but they're refusing to be civilized.
Yeah, and the thing that's not getting any media coverage for the obvious reasons is there's a lot of people coming over who are, let's just say, pro plane crash. Let's just say.
Good point. Okay. Good way of putting it.
In Ireland, specifically Dublin, there's a lot of gay bars, gay community. These plane crash types want all the gay bars closed down.
Yeah.
And it's like nobody knew this before that you let them come in. You didn't know that their rules are no women's rights and gay people are to be made illegal. It's fucking insane.
Imagine dropping a bunch of Irish people in another situation, and then you guys all of a sudden telling people, "Hey, why don't you have pubs open all the time? Why don't you allow people to, and basically trying to change their culture? It would be no better if it happened in that way either. Where if you went to another culture and tried to basically force your culture or your beliefs onto that culture.
Yeah, it's like when in Rome, pander to the Muslims.
Yeah, that seemed to be, but to what end? It's like I said, it sounds good on paper, but I mean, it seems like oil and water mixture. I'm for anybody that wants to come and immigrate and kind of be part of a society, but you have these people that they seem like they're just clashing with it and refusing it or just mad that they're there. It's like they could have just been mad and angry where they were. They didn't have to come to another country to do that.
Yeah, and I get in trouble for saying this the other day, but I'll say it again, that if there's so many people coming here from Africa because Africa's not a good place to live, why can't we say Africa's a shithole?
Yeah, well, I mean that's basically what you're indirectly confessing to. You're basically saying these other countries are failing to the point they can't even support their own citizens. So yeah, you have essentially the rest of the world is failing, and so now everybody's kind of migrating out of there. But my whole take is I don't think any one country can hold every person on the planet. So like we're saying, there has to be something done back at these home countries to stop these people from wanting to leave their country. There seems to be no interest in that. It's just thinking that the next continent can hold every person from the previous continent. I don't know if that's reality or not.
Yeah, and it's also the thing that I think is amazing is that they come to these countries like Ireland or like America and then complain. It's like,
yes.
Well, I know where you can go.
Yeah.
Andrew's house.
Exactly. Nobody complains at Andrew's house. Yeah, I don't know why you would, whether voluntary or not, you got to like adapt to whatever culture you're put into. The lovely Gina Levy checks in with a $4.99 super chat, and she says, "Free April." Thank you to the lovely Gina Levy. Thank you for the $4.99.
Well, I heard she is free at those parties.
Oh, free. Yeah, so now becomes the whole game, Huie, like you're saying, we can get back to that because now it's like they're playing who's the worst guy, because what April got released like the next day, and she was kind of separating herself from the Rakitas and saying, "Hey, I didn't have a gun. I wasn't in on that part of it. I might only do whatever." She had lesser things going on. So now they're just trying to be the better criminal or victim in this.
Yeah, that's why I'm just I can't wait for when April goes on somebody's show. I'm going to assume it's Chrissy Mayer and just completely fucking drop all kinds of shit about Andrew. About
Freudian slip. Freudian slip about Andrew.
About Aaron. I heard that she's going to say that Andrew sucked Aaron's dick.
He was the one behind him. Okay, in the video, I see. Andrew challenged you to a cripple fight. It's on. Let's see. The Law Tube side of Rakita's side.
Yes.
Right. Let's see. All right. So now you have the game of who's the better person and who's the worst person that's kind of being played along. But I think you're right, Hughesy. I think that this silence out of April isn't going to last because Aaron's going to constantly be on the air having a regular show and having a regular place where he can do that. And she's going to get tired of hearing some of this shit and not having that outlet. And she's going to be somewhere letting us know some stuff.
Yeah, and the thing that Aaron should be praying for right now is to have zero type of success or attention, because the second he gets, like, just say, I don't know, fucking NBC calls him up and says, we want you to do Steel Toe on instead of Jimmy Fallon or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
The day that happens, she's going to come up and say, he hit me. He forced me into swinger parties. He would make me be high and wake me up and do shows and all this stuff. It's just that this is the start of a whole new dark side of the Dabbleverse, which is it's coming. So I would say leave now while you can.
Yeah, or get out of that mudslinging lane. Yeah, because you're right. Go ahead, Scott. What you got, buddy?
I think the best is yet to come from all this April stuff. I think we're still going to be seeing her teaming up with that masturbating lawyer, and we're going to see a lot of mudslinging going back and forth.
Ooh, so Scott's going that way. He's saying that they're all going to stay cliquey. You're really, even after the arrest, Scott, you think they might? It's possible if she needs that. She needs the lawyer and needs that friend. So you're thinking they might stay cliquey and all kind of gang up against Aaron, huh?
Yeah. Well, from what I've seen, they don't have drug problems, right? They both said that they don't have a drug problem, so what's the problem?
I don't know.
Well, they don't have a problem yet, because we've all got that type of person that can can stay high on a level and not be fucked up about it. But I don't know, some of those streams you would see, like April did look like she was missing a few hours sleep, like she had a cum in her mouth, etc.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely looks like everybody thought she looked like. I feel based on Aaron's body language on MLC, he knew exactly what was happening and contributed to the hysteria. Our friend Terry Nee says, "Thank you, Terry." Yeah,
I feel like he's not a good actor, and the whole thing of him trying to make himself cry was hilarious. But at the same time, it's like we can really tell.
Yeah. He's right. He's an emotionless fuck. He was not having the proper emotions. He wasn't acting right. And why should we believe that Chad is getting more information about his personal life in real time to just coincidentally spit it? I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I have to tell you this on air. I'm not buying the timing of that. Let's see. Everyone enjoy my cold brew. That means good start. Cool. That's good. All right. Andrew is even more handsome with this new camera in a heterosexual way, says Terry Nee. Uh-oh. My sister Kathy agrees with you, Hughesy. She says, right, H-Man, Stevie Wonder could tell he was doing nose candy. Talking about John, I think you were commenting earlier. So there you go.
Oh, definitely. But that's the thing about Stuttering John, is I remember when my stepdad had his heart attack, and looking back in hindsight, he had this like massive weight gain in the face, like significantly. You can see that with Stuttering John, even from like 5 months ago. His head is changing shape. And the fact that he hasn't had a heart attack yet is shocking. But hey, I guess you could say, you need to have a heart in the first place.
Oh, good point. Yeah, and he's definitely at that dangerous
Maybe he's
part.
taking...
Go ahead, Scott. Go ahead.
I was going to say, maybe he's taking steroids and but ain't doing the work that comes with them, So it's all going to his head like the old baseball players.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
but I just think it's like he's. I think Stuttering John is visibly miserable, and the thing, I don't like the fact that Quad is his fucking co-host, because Stuttering John's whole life has been about being spoken down to. So he tries to get these people like Stevie Lou and Ray and Quad that he thinks are beneath him. So
Sorry, guys. Shayla called me right in the middle of the show.
She's a cunt. And so he gets these guys on thinking that he can talk down to them.
Yeah.
And it always blows up. Like fucking even Ray DeVito. Ray fucking smell my fingers DeVito was able to outsmart Stuttering John. Jake Hudson fucking outsmarted Stuttering John. Jake Hudson.
What you got, Andrew?
I have to eat dinner. I'll be lunch.
All right, buddy. All right, we'll bring you back when you come in, Andrew.
Sorry about being on mute for a while.
All right, buddy. We'll get you when you come back, buddy.
You piece of shit.
Oh, I have some news on Mike Tyson.
What's going on?
I heard about that.
He suffered a medical emergency on a flight.
Did he? Oh, I didn't hear that, brother. Thanks for Andrew with the breaking
pilot.
Uh-oh. So that's Andrew. That's breaking sports news. I didn't know about that, buddy. So medical emergency, Mike Tyson?
Yep. On a flight. I'll have to get the article.
All right. Well, when you come back grab that article on your way back from eating, buddy, and we'll join you. Have you join us when you come back in. All right, Andrew. I'm gonna take him off the screen. So let's get back into what we were talking about. Yeah, we're talking about the nose candy and all that stuff. Andrew took me off my path a little bit. There you go. RC fight. He's so gross inside and out, and Gina Levy would know, if anyone. Yeah. And he was on there trying to say he wasn't saying shitty things about Gina. And I didn't say nothing to her in DMs or something like that. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Stuttering John is that like, what's the name of that woman? Oh Jesus, she's a in real life streamer.
The fucking the one that beat up the guy, right?
I know.
That's the one.
Elisa Jordana.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, there was a thing where when this was all, it's all on her channel, where she went to meet Stuttering John in real life, who, that's the bitch there. He didn't know she was going to be filming, and you could see how angry he was, and you can hear him on her stream going, "I can't believe you'll come meet me and you won't even give me a kiss hello, like not even a peck." And then, I should watch the words here. Then, shockingly, she goes to meet Stuttering John, and then the next day, she has to go to the hospital for severe dehydration, which, not that I'm saying anything, conveniently just so happens to be a symptom of a person who's had shit put in their drink.
Whoa, bro. Oh, shit.
She got Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
allegedly.
And that's why his whole thing was, "Oh, why'd you come back to my place? Oh, come back to my place." Because he doesn't understand that you can just be friends with a hooer. He thinks that all hooers are there for sex.
Oh yeah, yeah. Any girl that comes on his show or in general, any woman that's talked about, he gets horned up and excited right away. But you're talking about the incident where she rode to his house with her girlfriend, and she he was threatening to call the cops to kick her out of the driveway that time.
Oh, cool, because I think he had way more devious plans ahead. Just in case. That's the type of person I think he is.
Yeah, he's definitely looking for an in. He's doing that whole thing, like same with the Kate Meany. I'll be nice to you. I'll coax you and bring you along. And if I get you in a room with me, I'm gonna fuck you. Yeah, it's like everything's a setup to try to bed down some of these ladies. I agree with that.
Yeah, Kate, I don't want to have any type of a sexual relationship with you. By the way, I bought you a ticket to come stay with me in Vegas. It's a double bed, and there's a lot of special pills over there. You take those and go to sleep.
Yeah, so I understand this genius is going to be like trying to make his way to Hackamania or something. He's going to try to mix with that crowd.
And that's the thing that's so dumb, is he's always like saying, "Oh, I'll fight you, I'll fight you." He's like, who the fuck at our age wants to fight anybody?
Right. He definitely has that he's definitely the playground mentality, the calling names, I'll fight you. Yeah, and like you said, guys in their 50s, he's damn near 60. I love when people send him those super chats saying, how do you feel being a grown man almost 60 yelling at your computer all the time? I love when he has to fucking read them. That's fucking brilliant.
And I just think that it's so pathetic. Like how badly you've got to feel for his kids. Like, what the fuck? Because it's not just like, my parents are off doing something stupid. It's online, and it's getting thousands and thousands of views, and people are talking about it. Where this is their dad.
Yeah.
Like he is a absolute piece of shit.
Yeah, I think this whole thing with this over defense, if you will, of the of being the best dad and over defense of his children. I think this really stems from the fact that he knows he got kicked out of that relationship and got replaced. And you heard all the great kind words that came all out of the children at their wedding when Susanna remarried and all. And you know that stuck in John's craw. And I believe, you know, the picture is out there that this new guy is a much better man, human being, and father to these children. I mean, they actually look at this guy as a father. And I think that really hurt him. He resented it. And so I think that's why he's so overzealous with his I'm the good father and anybody would defend their kids. I think because he knows he's not even doing it as good as the stepdad is.
Yeah, I mean, do you know how much of a dick you've got to be that during a wedding speech, your own kids would take time to insult their first dad? Like,
exactly.
That almost never happens.
And talking about the words about how I feel comforted, I feel safe, I can do anything, as in a contrast to something else, right? They're saying that in the contrast to what they were experiencing prior to that. That's kind of a clue right there, too.
Yeah, and he didn't support his daughters because if you remember, one of them that was at school during the pandemic was starving because she'd no money. Where was the millionaire dad to send her shit to help her out? He was out there trying to produce a show with fucking Quadfather, the shithead.
Food deficiencies or whatever, something like that, right? That whole thing. Couldn't get proper food. Let's see. 9/11, what year says? Granny's saying Huie does slam poetry at gay bars. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Hello, Frisco.
Let's see.
You know that sound clip actually does sound like how Granny speaks.
That's where I got it from. I got it off the Corn Show. Yeah.
Yeah, only with much worse audio, and he would talk about buttholes. That's what all he does. Buttholes.
Buttholes. People can change, but they usually don't. You can't expect somebody halfway through their life to suddenly change their way they're living after, they move to another place. Yeah. I don't think John he sees nothing wrong with the way he lives, or I think he's fooling himself. Yeah, I think he's one of the guys that thinks he's fooling the rest of the world, but he's not. He's only really fooling himself.
Yeah, like somebody who super chats his shit show should try to get him to just say $100 to admit to one flaw. I think I care too much. That's my problem.
And, you know, he comes from this old Howard Stern world where they did bits and segments and stuff like that. But when you see him come on his show, he really doesn't do that. It's all about ranting and going back and forth. I would really like to challenge him to see if he could ever, just do, a straight up show that didn't, talk about the Dabbleverse or his kids or just not everything about politics. Just do, a general kind of a Howard Stern show. And you make a very good point about him finding guys to talk down to, because what was always the limit for John? John thought he was always this great, grand, funny person until Howard drug him in the studio and go, John, you think you're funny? You're not funny. You're not funny, John. You're funny because I make you funny. And he's been trying to escape. He tried to escape that. And he wants to do that same behavior to Quad or whoever the next guy is.
And that's the dumb thing. Just because people like Ray DeVito and Stevie Lou and Quad are all ugly and have small dicks and smell, and then whatever dick they have smells, that doesn't mean they're stupid. And I can't wait for the eventual Quad and John fallout, because it's probably happening right now.
I'm just taking up on some of these comments here while we're talking. Hello, Space Nerd. Let's see. Not my house. And so then we have our friend Ray DeVito. You're I don't know if he's necessarily your nemesis, but I was totally shocked to see him show up again, show his face on the Shuley Network again there, Huie. I thought it was just going to be a great My Lost Interest clip, and they were going to talk about it. So what are your impressions of him ending up back on the Shuley Network?
Hey, everybody! The thing about Ray is that he genuinely doesn't think ahead. I have no idea why the fuck he left the Shuley Network in the first place. He had a good thing going where he was getting not giant earth-changing numbers, but he was, every time he did a show, he had a pretty regular couple of thousand views, which was helping him, raising his profile. So he then left that to go be the third mic on MLC, which, believe it or not, didn't work out.
Go figure. There's your shock face. Look at the easy shock face right there.
What? So, and then to be fair, we can't really expect Ray to have thought that was going to happen because it's only happened 17 other times that year. I should have said that month. And it happens with every other host. We knew this was happening. And Ray's so dumb. How dumb is he? He's so dumb. That he's the only person that doesn't know how fake Kevin Brennan is. He doesn't know that Brennan needs a storyline. So all he does is Brennan's like, fuck Hughesy, fuck Bobby Fran, fuck Scott Fitzpatrick. But he just waits for someone to take the bait. So he's like, great, here's my next 4 months worth of repetitive shows. Of course, Ray DeVito had to take the bait, and now they're actively going out of his way to fuck his life up. And it's Ray's fault. He should have known better.
Yeah, Ray's been delusional for quite some time. I'll give you my personal, the way I got to know Ray was through Bob Levy. Bob Levy he's so nice. Shout out, Bob. You know, you list yourself, Hughie. Bob would be doing Ray's show pretty much every day, and he'd have 6, 8, 10 people in there at a time. And because I love Bob so much and I like supporting what Bob supports, we'd be on the chat, like myself, Scott, Stormy. You could count us basically all in one hand or two hands some days and all. So yeah, from there, he kind of ended up on the Huie network. And like you're saying, he kind of built up a really good audience for himself. I would think they really brought his numbers up and helped him eventually get his super chats and get monetized and all that. But he couldn't take the reality, the things that people were telling him in the chat. And he was saying the women were too brutal on the Huie network.
Yeah, but then the thing is, like, how did that go? Was it what's your name? FKA Mommy. Her saying, Ray, your chin is stupid. Is that really as bad now as MLC? People actively reporting Ray to get him kicked out of fucking gyms. Like, going to the gym was Ray's only thing he did. Now what's he going to do? Because some ugly David Bowie looking bitch has a problem with him.
Let's dance, motherfucker. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. I don't mind talking about this from the perspective of outside looking in, but like you said, here's another example of now no one can win the comedy battle. Nobody's trying to write a better joke, pick up a pen. Now they're like, fuck writing jokes. I'll call cops. I'll call your gym and tell them that you're staring at me creepily or you do shitty shit. I mean, so really people are so anxious for a win that they're willing to go out in people's personal life and dox them now. It doesn't seem to be what we should be doing.
Yeah, and it's only going to get worse for Ray because now people know he reacts and he takes the bait. So people go, okay, let's fuck with him. Let's give him a hard time. And it sucks that it's like this, but what can you do, really?
And that's another thing. It kind of fed into itself because you know yourself. Once people know that they can get at you, they'll just keep chatting you just to do that, just to get at Ray. So, yeah, I didn't think he was taking anything bad other than he thought he had these delusions of grandeur. And I think that he knew he was kind of outwitted kind of on the Huie network. You know, he would try to say he was better than Bob or those guys ain't comedians. They don't pick up a pen. They don't write a joke. But he thinks he's some kind of great comedian over them.
Well, here's another thing. I don't know if she's still in the chat, but Lemmy was Ray was on BYB. I think it was Friday night or something, and Lemmy was giving him shit, and Ray had nothing to come back with, and it's like, Ray, pick up your own pen, come up with a comeback against this big-titted animal known as Lemmy.
Shout out, little Lemmy. Scott, what'd you have there, buddy? You had a comment you wanted to put in there.
Yeah, I think this new guy that not Quad, but Ray's other sidekick, is it Liam or Liam? I think he chose Ray in a beautiful way.
Yeah, because Ray doesn't even fucking notice.
Yeah,
like he's the only guy that doesn't understand what's going on. I think Ray DeVito thinks Spinal Tap is a real band.
Sure he does.
Yeah.
Sure, he absolutely does. Let's see. That's rare for Ray. Watching from Kenya, Betty Cute says that's something if you're watching from Kenya. Well, can you give me a like?
Yeah.
Can you give me a share, follow, subscribe? I appreciate that.
Can you let me into Ireland, passport free?
Hi-oh, there you go. But when he comes through the door with an Uzi, look out. You guys are great. Thank you, Victor Vega. Thank you, Victor Vega. You're great, too. Yeah. So I don't know. So let's see. So I guess now all the convergence and the interest is going to be on this Hackamania event that's kind of happening in Las Vegas. I guess it's Ray still heading out to that. John's heading out to that. So this is going to be the next thing, huh?
So is John actually going?
I don't know. I've heard stories about him traveling back and forth. He got to go to Florida, but then he might hit Vegas on the way back or things of this nature. I don't know. I hear picks up things here and there.
It really is pathetic, and then like this whole thing about like Melton and Brennan having a feud is stupid, because then they did it before at the Atlantic City one, and then they fucking went and had breakfast the next day, and Brennan's like, no, the feud's real. Everybody send me money to talk about it. And it's like, fuck this. That's why I don't even really do a lot of Dabbleverse shit anymore, because it's like it's becoming. When I was a kid, I loved pro wrestling, and then once you discover that it's fake, you sort of go, oh, well, I mean, it's fun, but it's not as, I don't like it as much as when I thought it was real. And this is what's happened with the Dabbleverse. We're realizing the fakeness of it all, that Chad Zumark isn't actually going to rape April Imholt like he said he would. He was faking it. And isn't that a sad thing to hear?
Yeah, and what about this all coming full circle, and that the whole reason that Bob Levy is not even on the show no more, it has to do with that whole first Atlantic City thing, and the fact that he dared to be talking to Chad, or Kevin picked up on the fact that he was talking to Chad on the phone, and now Chad's back to being the fucking co-host again. So we've gone full circle with all this bullshit.
Yeah, Brennan is basically the Vince McMahon of the Dabbleverse, and it's like, well, okay, with Vince McMahon, if you hate Steve Austin so much, why aren't you firing him? Why does he keep getting title rematches and stuff? Shouldn't you just demote Stone Cold? Like explain this. And that's what's going on with this Brennan thing. And I won't fall for it. Right, boys?
You know it, boy. So yeah, I've heard you say out and about that you're you keep making the point about MLC being repetitive nowadays, more so.
Oh, big time. It's like... Yeah. It's like he's giving off about Shuley, he's talking about WATP, Melton, or sometimes Gino. It's sad, because MLC's kind of like, do you ever get when you're going out with this gorgeous fucking woman with big milkers and a hefty fart box? Hello, Lemmy, again, just thinking about that. Okay. And they're great, and then you break up with them. And sometimes they get back in touch with you and you think, oh yeah, I remember that. And then you go back and she's a big fat bitch like Amy Schumer. So then you think, like, what happened to this girl? What the fuck happened to you? MLC 3-4 years ago was, I think, probably the greatest podcast in the world. It was like hours long, hilarious, unmissable. And now it's just Brennan talking to some unfunny, ugly bitch that looks like David Bowie, can't stop ranting about Pat Dixon, and it's like, how can you think this is fun? And why do people keep donating? I'm just confused at the world now.
Yeah, I am. I try to keep it pleasant, keep it 100 over here. But bro, people love tragedy. People love a train wreck. They love a good car wreck, man. And I'm much like you. I'm still surprised that there's still so many people that are kind of in this hate lane, or they're still getting some kind of entertainment out of that whole situation over there.
Yeah, but when does it end? Like, because how many times has Brennan like insulted their own subscribers and paying customers before they realize, yeah, maybe I won't give him $200 an episode if he keeps calling me a cunt. Like, do you remember? I remember there was a thing, FKA mom. We called her. Well, I'll not say what he said, but he really made some personal insults, and it's like, why would you keep watching after that? Just go send the money to Stevie Lou.
His whole crowd is, or a lot of it seems to be this, I keep coming back for more crowd, Huie. Yeah, I've noticed some of the examples that you're making. He said some really hateful things about some of these women, and just like directly to them, calls them out on shit. But for whatever reason, they love their abuser or something, bro. And they just go back to it. I'm fascinated by why people do that and give him money.
I think it's because he's so good looking.
Oh, yeah, that's probably obviously it.
The ladies love a bit of Brennan, and he slept with Sarah Silverman when she was an underage teenager.
Allegedly?
We didn't start the fire.
You just kept it going. Let me saying wow. She's saying wow. FKA Mammy. Flex 316. So there you go. So that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, I kind of wonder where all this stuff's going to end, Hughesy. Whether what's going to happen first is John going to get tired of this and run away? Is he going to die first? Like where is all of this kind of hate and everything going to end up eventually?
What's going to need to happen, and this is a little harsh to say, but Stuttering John's going to need to have a legitimate health scare.
Mm-hmm.
At his age, like I'm 40 in December. I don't even really drink anymore. I don't do any of that shit. Stuttering John's in his mid-60s, and he's fucking drunk every day.
Yeah, he's going to have that chemical problem. I think a lot of us know, and obviously you know some drinkers too. You know some of those ones that they just got to have it all the time, and then when they try to stop, it's a shock to their system, bro. And people go into cardiac arrest and can die. I think he's really at that point now where he's going to need professional help to stop drinking. He can't do this on his own anymore.
I genuinely don't think that he could live a lifestyle at the minute without it being revolving around drinking beer all day and talking about Huie. And the thing that's so fucking ridiculous was, I remember in Atlantic City, Brennan, Stuttering John was doing a stream, putting up photographs of Huie's wife, hoping that other people, and he was with Vince the lawyer and that other fucking gargoyle woman that he was hanging out with. Yeah. And he's putting up these photos of Huie's wife. And I don't know what she looks like normally, but these were some of the best photographs of Huie's wife I've ever seen. Like, she looked really fucking good.
Yeah.
And John was going, oh my God, look at her. She looks terrible. And even Vince the lawyer was going, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. She looks great. So he makes fun of Huie for having a hot wife and a happy family with a reasonably successful financial income. Like, what's to roast?
Exactly. And the couple pictures I have seen of Huie's wife, she's a cute lady and all. So yeah, he was definitely reaching for something. I think he was hoping to find that Huie was married to some kind of gargoyle. But Huie's wife is an attractive lady and also there was nothing there, but that didn't stop him from trying to make it into a thing, did it?
Yeah, and it's just that's what his life is. He's obsessed with the idea that somebody else isn't happy because he's fucking miserable.
Yeah, this whole thing, right, exactly. Like, if I find somebody else that is more miserable than me, that means I'm happier and I'm doing better. Yeah, it always seems like, or if I describe someone as an asshole and I'm less of an asshole, that it doesn't mean you're not an asshole. You might be less of an asshole than the person you're talking about. But yeah, finding a bigger asshole to point out and show people doesn't make you less of an asshole.
Yeah, like we all love making fun of Ray DeVito, and we really love doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not a bad person. He's just a silly egg. We're Stuttering John's a cunt.
Yeah, he has some delusions of grandeur. He thinks he may be a better comedian than he is. But yeah, he's just another one that doesn't kind of want to, when people chat him real stuff, he just kind of goes, he just kind of talks over and around it.
Yeah. But it's never going to end with him until he's forced to end it, and I can't wait.
Spurk Snake's checking in. He says all these guys let their emotions run them. Not smart enough to get anyone with logic. There you go. John is the happiest when he's exploiting someone. There's a lot of truth to that statement.
Yeah, but his whole thing now is that he thinks he's caught on that. Huie Network has fake super chats. This whole shit again.
Yes, yeah, that's whole come full circle. Yeah,
yeah. Despite the fact that you can't fake super chats, if you could, everyone would be doing it.
They would be doing it, and yeah, I think right, and also there might be a point, even if you could do it, where they might take their percentage, so it ends up being like a kind of a losing thing, just to kind of make a joke or work or something. LOL. Truth. Let's see. If it wasn't so weird, it would be flattering. Let's see. KB looks like he's living with me, says 80s AIDS. Let's see. I think it's a group of people in a Discord channel having fun. LOL. Hey, 80s AIDS from Fleck. All right. Yeah, bro. So let's see. John thinks that things that would hurt him and bother him hurt anyone else. Possibly so. Let's see. YouTube Vic. Yes, so Hughesy, so I do keep up with you on social media, brother, and I understand that was about maybe not quite a month ago, you went to see one of your heroes, Bruce Springsteen, did you not?
over the past 2 weeks, I went to see The Boss 2 weeks in a row. And the thing that's so infuriating is that on the most recent gig I went to, the day before, I was at my mum's for dinner, and she made this big pasta bake shit, and there was lots of bacon in it. It left me all like full of salt, full of bloated shit. So the next photograph, I look like a big Brian Wilson fat cunt in the middle of Croke Park Stadium. So that's not the most flattering picture. So I'm desperate to get some type of social event going on so that I can show off that I'm really quite David Hasselhoff.
All right. Well, we'll have to look forward to those pictures. So, I know I razz you about being a Bruce Springsteen fan. I like him well enough. But how did you enjoy the show? Did anybody open up for him? How did that go?
With the Belfast show, wasn't great. His voice was kind of fucked. And then
he sounded like this. He sounded like this all the time, like taking a shit. He sounded like that.
He was more like this.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Taking a shit with a
and he couldn't hit the note. But then the Dublin show, he sounded fucking unbelievable. And there was celebrities at the Dublin show. Do you know the actor Louis Guzman?
I've heard of him. Yeah.
And Brad Pitt was there.
Really?
Yeah, I said. Yeah, I tried to. There was a photo tried to be taken, but I said, "No, Brad, no."
Oh yeah, he was trying to get a photo of you. I get it. I understand.
Yeah, and he goes, "You're that guy that was on the BYB podcast," and I said, "Fuck off."
BYB. That's what you're known for. Yeah. Do they have Clarence Clemens Jr. playing sax now? Is that who's playing sax?
Yeah, I think so. I fucking hate him. There's nothing worse. Do you ever get when you go see a band like that, and obviously we're there for the front man, yet the backing band seem to act as if the crowd's there for them. It's like, no, we're really not. Don't wave at us. Don't act like we're cheering for you at the end of a show. Just fuck off.
Well, I mean, the E Street Band, they got their respect for a while there because they were decent. They were a solid backing band together. Him with Clarence, leading with the sax and all. And I like Max Weinberg on the drum. I always really admired his drumming. Such a precise drumming for a human being, man. I admire him.
But the thing that's insane about that is that at his age, because everyone talks about how Bruce can still do the 3 hour long shows.
Yeah.
How the fuck does Max Weinberg drum for 3 hours?
I don't know. I've marveled. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, the physical. Yeah, it's definitely like in the realm of being an athlete, bro, where you have to have your body tuned in to do like a 2 hour, 3 hour show. So yeah, I'm very much look. Gina Bobina agrees. She says Max is fantastic. Yeah, he just has a sharpness. I've always admired just the sharpness and the way he attacks the drum and plays. A lot of passion and great beats he makes.
Yeah, and plus he looks like he's in total fear at all times of being fired. Because Bruce is not adverse to giving him shit on the air.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good coup when he ended up being the band leader for Conan there for a while. I thought that was a pretty good coup for him to have for a while there.
But the whole thing about that, it's the same reason why Stevie Van Zandt got cast in The Sopranos. Yeah, because people were like, "Oh yeah, you're so talented." Can I get free E Street Band tickets?
No shit, bro. Because I know back in the day when he released that box set, the CD box set, I mean, that was kind of like a big thing. And yeah, he did a tour to back it. So I kind of remember those days and all. And yeah, everybody kind of wanted to be part of that whole experience back in those days. Let's see. Gina Bobina got the upside down left. So there you go. And also, I see you've been, you said you went to see the Apes movie with the Planet of the Apes new movie.
Yeah, I liked it and all, but it's fucking films are getting so boring. Now, to be honest, I'm gonna go see the new Mad Max, but all these, it just seems like everything's the same. Like this is what the 12th Apes film. I don't know if I got so we've seen it 12 times. Yeah, 12. This Mad Max is the 5th one. Everything there's nothing new anymore, and it's fucking. The only good thing is that you can buy alcohol in the cinemas over here, so I like getting pretty buzzed now.
There you go. Good shit, man. All right, man.
Right on.
So, all right. Well, we've been doing this about an hour and 20 minutes now. Normally about an hour and a half. We take a piss break, Scott. I know you're about ready for one. I'm about ready for one. So, Huie, what do you got planned for the rest of the summer, bro? Like, where can we find you? And what are you going to be up to? You got any concerts planned? What's going on?
Yes, in a couple of weeks I've got Weezer and the Smashing Pumpkins are playing down in Dublin. I'm going to go down there, try not to get stabbed by our visitors.
Visitors?
You know who I'm going to go see in a couple? We're having a school reunion, and we're going to see Limp Bizkit is playing here.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of them at all. I don't actually want to go, but I'm going for the fun of it. I've also got Liam Gallagher coming up, AC/DC coming up, Stevie Nicks, and maybe even Amy Schumer.
Oh, no, I know that's a lie. Yeah, I just happened to see Stevie Nicks like about a month ago solo, so she was pretty good live. So you have that to look forward to, bro. So that's good, man. Well, let's get some of these last couple comments, and we'll work our way into the piss break. Movies follow a money-making formula. No gamble on creativity. Yeah, everything old is new again. I went to see the Fall Guy movie. They kind of brought that out and made that. It was a TV series with Lee Majors back in the day, and they made that a movie. You have any interest in that, Hughesy?
Yeah, I actually enjoyed that when I took my mum to see that. And I thought, oh, this is great. This is going to be a new thing that I'm into, and it was a massive failure. Nobody went to see it.
I liked it. I thought the action was great, the scenes and all. But what I like, you made a comment about that. Said, what is your comment? You after you saw 2 or 3 Ryan Gosling movie, you kind of figured out something about yourself.
Yeah, when I fuck him in the arse.
Okay, yeah. He says there's something I've learned after seeing Ryan Gosling in 2 or 3 movies. I think I'm gay.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah.
Being gay is for queers.
Oh, Prince of Rebelling. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Prince of Rebelling fired John today, so he won't have that school job to go back to. They're nostalgic. Thank you, Mr. Belding, for following him. There you go. All right. Well, that's it, bro. All right. Well, Hughesy, I noticed that you kind of do some things with Lemmy and all. Don't you do like a podcast about James Cameron? I noticed you've done one recently.
Oh, well, yeah, basically what I've been doing, because I haven't really had any time or interest, if I'm being honest, to sort of search out interviews as much anymore. So we've just been doing a bunch of roundtables, and we've done a few lately about, well, one was about James Cameron, another one was about Tarantino, and we just recorded one yesterday about Zack Snyder, who may be the worst living filmmaker, not even living, he may be the worst to ever do it.
Live or dead, okay.
He's fucking awful. So we did that. Lemmy was drunk during it. I was pretty much drunk towards the end of it. It was a gay old time, but it was 90-minute long recording, and I don't want to start editing it. So that'll be out in December.
All right, and where can they all find this stuff? Do you find your Patreon? Where can we find those?
Oh, no, you can all see it for free over on Huie Entertainment on YouTube, which is free. Just subscribe and spam the comment section.
There you go. Awesome, man. Well, thanks for joining us today. We're about an hour and a half in the show, so I'm going to take a piss break. Thank you for our guest, Hughie, for joining us today. You said you stayed an hour, but you're here a little longer. You're welcome. If you're here after a piss break, you're welcome to stay. But I want to thank my guest, Hughie, for joining us today. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, everybody, and vote Trump.
Oh, hi-oh, coming out the hot take. There you go. Take care. That's our friend from Ireland, Hughie, everybody. And we're going to roll right into it. Thanks for joining us today, Hughie. I thought it'd be a good day to have a guest since it's like the long weekend. Maybe have a little more audience. I have maybe have a guest here and mix it up a little bit and have some fun. But now let's get into some of the normal stuff we like to do here on BF Live, because I think I've been drinking down some water, Scott, and I'm with you, bro. I see you got the bathroom thing up. I know I need a piss break, but don't leave. I got BF's Wack package. I got the not so serious news. I got a whole slate of stuff we can do right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. think I need a piss break. Oh yeah, I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Woo, yeah. The piss break is done. How you doing, everybody? Just in time, right? Right there, Scott?
Right on time.
Right on time with the piss break. Thanks, everybody, here for joining us for BF Live Stream Show 80. Thank you for our guest, Huie, for joining, Scott. He was supposed to come the 1 o'clock hour, but he was here backstage right at the beginning of the show, so I figured we'd switch it up a little bit and get him on early.
Right.
That was a lot
Andrew
of fun.
pretty much missed it all.
Yeah, Andrew, he's not even backstage no more. He dipped totally out. But why don't we, I'll catch up on some of these comments, see what everybody's saying, and then why don't we get into BF Live Not So Serious News right after this. I hope everybody's enjoying their Memorial Day Monday, y'all. Let's see.
You going to be grilling out any?
I cooked out. I don't know if I'm doing it again to Scott today, but I did cook some steaks yesterday on the grill. I did grill yesterday. Yes. Let's see. Shit AI. No, it's not bad. Gay. I was expecting to be murdered in my sleep, says Gina Bobina. Uncle Jack says, if you trash John's girlfriend or wife, you would most certainly get a reaction. Yeah, that's all you got to do. DDD says, Flex 316. Max is fantastic. Y'all going for John's job? No. Getting back a little bit in the chat a little bit. I'm trying to catch up. Okay, out. Movies follow. We got one. Yes, buddy.
I've got Stuttering John on my Facebook, but I'm kind of saving it for a rainy day. You know what I mean?
Okay. Little Lemmy says, worst human, period. Fuck Zack Snyder. After Rebel Moon 3, I will never watch another one of his movies ever again. Says Little Lemmy, thanks for checking in. Good call, Huie. I see Spurk Snakes laughing. Electra threw the link out there for Mr. Huie. Come on. Thank you, Electra. Thank you for DJ Electrify for helping me with the mods. Go check out Huie Entertainment. If you want to see any of those kind of roundtables he does with Lemmy or any stuff that Huie Entertainment is up to, go ahead and check him out there right at YouTube. Just do the / at Huie Entertainment right here on YouTube. Thank you, Huie, for joining us today on this Memorial Day. Spurg Snake was dancing. Electra's laughing, or he's laughing at Electra. Gina is laughing. Stream Elements bot is spamming me. What? What? Spamming you? Really? Is it? LOL, says Spurg Snake. Let's see. There, she's dropped it in again. See, it did it again. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Never heard this. There you go. Well, now you're a fan of the piss break. That's from the lovely DJ Electrify, who's in the chat with us right now. She's saying more. What's up? The train. Oh, you want the train, huh? Electra sings like an angel, says Psych. She seems fun. She is fun. Ha-ha, Psych, you're right. Believe me, she is fun. If you need to only hear, what? Okay, I would, what? Can't find it, Scott.
Oh, no.
I would let you suck on me 7 ways till Sunday.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. There you go. Sideways. What's up, Betty Cute? Saying nice. I Betty Cute. Love it, says Spurks Nate. No auto tune. That's right. She's straight up. Can't wait to hear the Smoke Break song. Ooh. It goes like this. Electra says no auto tune, and I can't carry a note. You carried that. Skip all this. LOL. Oh yeah, smoke break song coming tomorrow night, Electra. Hey, look, and believe her, because this is exactly how the piss break song was invented. We just said in passing we needed a piss break song because we never think to go to the bathroom, and we just said it on air, and Electra just spit it out like that. So there probably will be a smoke break song coming up. Josh is checking in saying, "Hey Andrew, what's up, Josh?" Andrew was with us for a minute. I see you're watching on Andrew's channel. He stepped away for a little lunch. Hope we'll have him back in when he comes back. Electra for real. No auto-tune. For real, says Electra. Betty cute. You bet he is. Awesome. Gina's giving the eyes. Hackride says, Hackride Studios may be doubling today. It's cat population. What? You got a pregnant cat? Or do you bring them home? What's up,
I
bud?
seen Electra Electra was hanging out with us last night on Jason Bardo X's Bored to Death thing.
Yeah.
And she showed us, I guess she's adopting some cats. She showed us a picture of one, then she showed us a picture of two, and she may be getting 3 cats.
I did pass by and I thought to something because, yeah, she's showing her pussy or something like that, somebody said. Let's see. Gina, Hackeride told me you're a nurse too. Yes, the lovely Gina Levy is a nurse as well. Julio Montano says, is Andrew be a guest? That's awesome. Yeah, Andrew's my bro. Andrew's a bro. He hangs out with us. He's having some lunch right now, so we'll have him back in as soon as he comes back into the backstage area. Electra says, yes, I may get some pussy today. All 3. Electra, I hope you get them. Salute to Lil Hackride. Firm handshakes to you. Firm handshakes to you too, Spurg Snake. All right, well, I'm glad everybody's here today. There's like 35 people that are kind of hanging out right now. It got up on the 40s. I hope you like, share, and subscribe BF Live. Super chat if you can do that. I'd appreciate that too. Bye. Enjoy your time, guys, says Betty Cute. Thanks for checking in, Betty Cute. Why don't we get into something we like to do here on BF Live? You know, yeah, Scott, we did get kind of like, we don't normally get too topical or anything, but I don't like telling other people what they can and can't talk about. So he was talking about some of the like political stuff and some of the stuff that's going on in his area. But you know where to go to get all that serious stuff. But right here at BF Live, we like to do the BF Live not so serious news about all the other stuff going on in the world. So let's check some out right now. Let's get into it. Let's do it. I got a little mix of pop culture news and some little funny odd stories I like to get. In the BF Live not so serious news. The world's serious enough. So I'd like to give the BF Live not so serious news here. Let's get into some of this right now. All right, Scott. In our first story, this is like our pop culture part, I guess. I saw this come up over the weekend. It says, Nicki Minaj's England concert postponed after rapper was detained by the Dutch over pot, Scott. Nicki Minaj, people still getting popped for pot.
I hate to get locked up abroad for something like that.
Right. I mean, she's luckily she's got a little celebrity working for her. But let's read the article here. It says, Nicki Minaj's concert in Manchester scheduled for Saturday night was postponed after police in the Netherlands discovered marijuana in her bags as she was preparing to leave the country. So this is about leaving with it, Scott. It says the promoter, Live Nation, said the performance will be rescheduled and tickets will be honored. Despite Nicki's best efforts to explore every possible avenue to make tonight's show happen, the event of today made it impossible. The promoter said in a statement, "We are deeply disappointed by the inconvenience this has caused." Minaj tweeted earlier Saturday that she was stopped at the Amsterdam airport as she was about to board a plane for the concert in Manchester. Police told her they found marijuana in her bags and it would have to be weighed. Cannabis is illegal in the Netherlands, but it is tolerated for recreational use, Scott. Yeah, I was kind of confused by that too, bro, because like I know that you and I, this was probably one of the first places we heard that was kind of being cool about recreational marijuana, right?
Right. Yeah, I hate to see that happen to her because while we was on our piss break, I happened to got a little delivery myself.
Oh, did you? Cool.
Yeah.
We can put you up on. What'd you get there? Oh, shit. Scott's got a bag of something.
Skywalker.
Oh, Skywalker. Cool. Awesome. This is the weed you're looking for. There you go. Got that Skywalker weed. There you go. Let's see. Let's continue with this. So it says, yeah, so I don't understand how if you allow it recreationally, but you're stopping people at airports. So there's obviously a little inconsistency with their laws over there. A Netherlands police spokesman said the 41-year-old American woman had been arrested for exporting soft drugs. He did not identify the woman or elaborate on the type of drugs in question. Police later tweeted that they find the woman and released her. But she, of course, she has a whole theory. She thinks it's based on jealousy, Scott. She said, I told you, it's try to make me late so they can write negative stories. Jealousy is a disease, and you know the rest, says Minaj. But I don't know, Scott. I don't think that police have the time necessarily to be jealous or worried about holding up Nicki Minaj's next concert. I think they're just kind of blindly doing their job.
I'm assuming that they just found personal use on her. It wasn't like she was transporting pounds, right?
They don't get into the quantities, the amounts or anything. I see you just pop back on stage. Oh, haha, I thought you were the same Gina. Cool. Now I know there's two Ginas. Yes, we have the lovely Gina Bobina and we have the lovely Gina Levy. Two different Ginas. One show. Let's see. Let's bring him back in. He's the bro you know, and people have been waiting for him. Let's say hello to Andrew. Hey. You back, buddy? Would you have some lunch? What'd you do?
Yep.
Cool, man. Well, a lot of your friends in here, happy to see Andrew. I've been talking about you. Like Lisa says hello, and happy Memorial Day to everyone in the United States. What's up, Lisa? How you doing? I see you watching from Andrew the Giant 96. Andrew is killing it on that channel, brother. Tell me how many subscribers you told me that you have on Andrew the Giant 96.
20,600.
Oh. Andrew is blowing up. I was watching your shorts yesterday. You had like a few hundred likes on your shorts, 20,600, but it's never enough for Andrew. So if you can go ahead and please subscribe to Andrew the Giant 96, if you haven't already. I know Andrew would appreciate that.
So, could everyone pull up? Could someone pull up that article?
Could you be more specific?
I've seen.
The article and the article.
I've seen about Mike Tyson.
Oh, you're supposed to come with that. You were supposed to get it while you was eating your cornflakes. What's wrong with you? All right. I'll throw it in there. What's up, Scott?
Andrew, it looks like Andrew's got his camera smudged up again. On my end it does anyway.
Maybe at the
and it looks a little hazy.
You need a cloth. You can't do it with your thumb and your finger, brother. You're just smearing it around. You need an actual cloth.
Because I had food on it.
Did you know that picture peeling off his wall back there is Andrew in a toga?
Which one?
Yeah.
The one peeling off the door back there.
Oh, yeah.
The toga blanket.
Well, yeah. Well, Andrew used to rock that look. He used to wear that kind of toga blanket look because he used to be in his chair all the time, Scott. But I didn't know there was a picture of it hanging back there like that. Wow.
I gotta figure out how this freaking.
Let me do the Mike Tyson thing. I got this story for you, Andrew. This is breaking news from our boy Andrew, coming in hot from Andrew the Giant 96. Let's see, it says, Mike Tyson rep says the boxing legend is doing great after a reported medical scare aboard a plane. Let me see, get some of these ads off of here. It says, with about 8 weeks until a fight with Jake Paul, Mike Tyson experienced a medical emergency while on a plane, but apparently he's in the clear. Medical emergency is how an eyewitness described the incident to In Touch, which reported that Tyson needed medical attention Sunday on board an American Airlines flight from Miami to Los Angeles. It says Mike had some kind of medical emergency on the plane and paramedics boarded, the eyewitnesses told In Touch. Before the paramedics arrived, the flight issued an announcement asking for a doctor. The message even came on everyone's screens. In Touch reported that after a delay, Mike Tyson made the cross-country trip and was again seen by paramedics upon the plane's landing at LAX. On Monday, representatives for Tyson quelled concerns of a serious situation in a statement to the New York Post that in part said the legendary boxer is doing great and attributed the medical scare to an ulcer. Thankfully, Mr. Tyson is doing great, the statement read. He became nauseous and dizzy due to an ulcer flare-up 30 minutes before landing. He is appreciative to the medical staff that were there to help him. And he's 57, and he's slated to fight in July, Andrew. What do you think, bro? You think he's still going to make the fight?
If he gets that ulcer cleared up, yeah.
Are you buying that it's an ulcer?
I'm not buying it.
What do you think there, Scott? I was wondering what you thought, knowing some of the things that he likes to do on the side. What do you think?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was kind of thinking. It must be something that they're being vague on. And I've had ulcers myself, and maybe people have worse ones than me, but I can't see myself having an ulcer and then all of a sudden needing to stop a plane and medical emergency and all that stuff.
Exactly. I'm wondering if he overdosed. Maybe he did some edibles or stuff. Mike's in the weed game and all. I mean, it could be a number of any things. But yeah, they, like you said, Scott, I'm not totally buying that. They couldn't come up with something better than an ulcer. They kind of upset your stomach too. Mike Tyson going to stop a plane for an ulcer in his stomach. I don't know about that, Scott. But let's see. We also have some other breaking news. Thank you to our friend Hackride. He put it in the chat. Breaking news. Whoa, look behind me. Whoa. Let me find it again. Damn it. He moved on me, Hackride. Hackride letting us know that Bill Walton has passed away. Legendary, a Hall of Fame basketball legend, Bill Walton dies at the age of 71. Let's put that up here, Andrew. You familiar with this guy? You've probably seen him in the past, right?
Yep.
Let's see. What he said. One of the greatest stoners of all time has passed, says Bill Walton. Andrew, you need a soft cloth, Andrew, says your friend Lisa. Hacker, I just found out myself. Respect to an OG, Hall of Famer. Bill Walton brought the only World's Championship to the Portland Trail Blazers franchise in 1977, says our friend Hackride. Hall of Famers as Electra. Hackride says he won 2 more titles with the Celtics, Andrew. Are you familiar with him being a Celtics fan, buddy?
Yep. I can't remember when he coached the Celtics, but
I remember that smile.
Yeah, I remember him kind of being kind of an outspoken, kind of more of a edgy or outrageous kind of guy. Let's see. John Wooden, the greatest NCAA coach ever, and Bill Walton's coach said of them, the tumultuous times in the late 60s when Walton was playing, he never knew a Fulton was going to storm the dean's office every day. When people want to know what microdosing psychedelics is like, I always just point them to Bill Walton's broadcast game. A true freaking drug legend, says Hackride. It's like it's saying LOL. Has seen the Dead 850 plus times. Whoa, he did? He saw the Grateful Dead 850 times. Whoa. Bill Walton was known for calling the Pac-12 the Conference of Champions. He loved the Pac-12 almost to a disturbing degree that he loved the Pac-12. 24 hours before Bill Walton died, the last Pac-12 game of any sport was played, and he went out with the Pac. All right, so there you go. So legendary basketball coach. Breaking news, Bill Walton has passed away at the age of 71. So we figure we throw that one in there.
cancer or what?
I'm not sure if they said. Let me see. It says, yes, it said he battled cancer in recent years, Andrew. Your guess is correct, buddy. All right.
Cancer is a horrible fucking...
I thought that was a picture of Opie Hughes. No. Bill Walton toured around with the Grateful Dead for about 15 years, says Hackride. Well, that would add up to him seeing like those hundreds of shows, I guess. Wow, a lot of guys know I don't know so much background about Bill Walton. I just know that he was a famous basketball coach. All right, let's get into another story here on BF Live. It says, 3 little piggies at yoga class equal maximum happiness, Andrew. What do you think about this? So this is pig yoga. Insert your own joke here, pigs and yoga.
Naked pig yoga.
Oh, of course, you'd have to take it naked. Well, let's watch after this ad. I'm sure there'll be an ad. And we'll watch a little bit. But yeah, people apparently are doing yoga with pigs now, Andrew. Let me skip the ad and I'll show you the little report on it. Oh, let me skip. Oh, try to skip the ad and it took me there anyway. God damn it.
A little useless fact. Do you know a pig can't look up?
I did not, Scott. I never even pondered it. Wait a minute. How did you come with this pig fact?
I don't know. I heard it somewhere, and I heard it a few times somewhere, and it just stuck with me that a pig is one of the only animals that What pig is one of the only animals that can't look up?
Well, wow. Let's see if any of these pigs are looking up as we look into the new sensation, pig yoga.
Well, the best thing about the piglet yoga was, of course, the piglets and how cute
But they're
they
like tearing
are.
up the ground
And
around, Scott.
They were really, they were funny. You know, just when you were getting to a point where you needed a break, you had a great visitor come see you and you could quit without looking like a quitter. Yeah, they're adorable.
Good, from here.
We came here because my daughter's birthday is coming up and she's a super big fan of Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. So I thought this would be a fun event to help celebrate her birthday.
Pigs are delicious, says Donkey Kongington.
They had 3 little piglets running around the whole time, as well as a goat and a couple bunnies. So it was a very fun environment to do some yoga in, very relaxing.
I don't know. It looks kind of weird, guys.
Stress relieving.
Somebody's going to put their hand in shit. It's bound to happen.
Generally, what happens is
Or somebody, or they're going to land on one of these
Well,
pigs or something.
I have a question.
there is about a
All right, Andrew's got a question.
I can't tell which one's the pigs and which one's the pigs.
Hi-oh. Do your own pig joke here, I was going to say, yeah. What's up, Andrew? What you got, buddy?
How long could a pig live in a captivity if
in your room?
A human doesn't kill it or eat it.
They'll turn feral. They'll turn into a wild boar. I think I'm not mistaken. Whenever a pig is one of the only animals, also that whenever it leaves humans, it'll start regressing to its true self and become its skull will actually start changing shape and become a wild boar. It'll grow
Dan,
tusks.
you know a lot of pig facts there. You know that they can't look up and they start taking the face of their human. I never heard these pig facts, Scott.
You know?
Widow Killer says, anyone else craving bacon now? Yeah, you be doing yoga. I'll be like, hey, take you home, fry you up in my pan. Hey. Donkey Kong says it's about time for Hog Day here. 30,000 people used to come here for Hog Day. Come on. Really? Got Hog Day? That's a thing. Dude, the hog. See, I'd rather goat yoga than pigs, says Tiffany Washington. How you doing today, Tiff? And Justice checking in with the bacon strips. Very funny. Very right. All right, well, let's go. So we saw some pig yoga. So I don't know if that does anything for you, if it calms you down or just gives you a distraction to make sure you realize that you're not doing yoga. But let's see what other stories we have here on the BF Live. Not so serious news. All right. I noticed some people might be down with the collecting. We talk about baseball cards. And Scott, you famously opened a pack of like baseball cards on Sports Heads one time, right? What year was that from?
Right. From 1992. I was hoping for a Randy Johnson.
Yeah, and not so much. But yeah, in this story right here, it says 2 Washington men were accused of selling fake Pokemon sports cards in a $2 million scheme. Heck ride, fake bacon is greater than bacon. If you disagree, you just don't know how to cook. Look, if you got to take something and name it after something that's delicious, it can't be that good. If fake bacon's so good, then name it something different and give it its own name. Don't call it after something that you already know is good, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see, you know. I said, don't.
Should be called fake. Should be called faking.
Faking. There you go. Faking. If it's so good, why didn't they come? Why you got to name it after something that's not supposed to be good for you? I don't understand that. Faking. Look.
Right.
Look. Hack Ride's got it. He was right on it. Faking. I love you, Hack Ride, but I love real bacon. Exactly. Don't when I go talk. Well, look. He said, "Beat you to it, Scott." He typed you to it. Let's think about these Pokemon cards, because I know baseball cards used to be a thing, but now with the younger kids, it's all about these Pokemon cards. So let's see. It says 2 men from Washington were arrested Thursday for their involvement in selling fake sports and Pokemon trading cards in a $2 million scheme over 2 years, says the U.S. Attorney General. The United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York and the Federal Bureau of Investigations announced that Anthony Curcio, 43 of Redmond, and Lucif, that guy, of 37 of Lake Stevens, are accused of a fraudulent scheme to defraud buyers and marketplacers to purchase the cards at false and inflated prices. The attorney's office said the low to mid-grade cards were given a high grade rating from a reputable authentication company, Company One, which buyers paid more money for the cards. So yeah, apparently they got these things value rated. They got their rating higher than they were. In one of their things, Excuse me, not Bobby Nick. Andrew. It says that they have a Michael Jordan rookie card here, buddy. $171,000. What do you think about that, buddy?
That's not worth that much.
Yeah, and then here's the Pokemon cards in question. So they had this whole scheme, and even you see, you can't even trust like these ratings of these cards anymore because that's supposed to be the go-to. You're supposed to go to these authenticators to make things legit when you buy them, but you can't even trust these authenticators anymore. So I'm just fascinated. Yeah. But this was a misgraded Michael Jordan rookie card. They gave it a higher grading than it was due for its condition, thus bringing up the value in it. And so apparently in doing all this and all these cards, $2 million scheme. Let's see what people are saying. We have as much in common with a pig as we do a monkey. Remember that when you're eating bacon. Let me see. Beat you to it, Scott. The headhunters in New Guinea called human long pig because they said we taste exactly like bacon, indistinguishable. Have fun, people. DK is the main hog bar called BBW Lair. We got that one. No, it's the pigsty. Yeah. You don't get us eating monkey brains. They're all BBW liars around here. I learned we were called long pigs thanks to Supernatural Hacker Eye. DK says, I've heard the Pitmasters is doing a live pit stop episode at that place. Oh, yeah, right. My grandma and all of my aunts used to love squirrel brains. Ooh, and they would fight over that shit. Scott, you haven't, like, I used to see, they used to, on Duck Dynasty, they used to eat squirrel brains all the time.
Yeah, no way. No, I'm not doing that one.
Yeah, not a squirrel brains guy.
What the fuck?
Let's see.
No brains.
Wasn't there a scene in Temple of Doom where they eat monkey brains for dessert? Yes, there was. You remember that scene, Scott? All sitting around with the monkey brains and the skulls and everything. I remember that one.
Yeah, that and my first Faces of Death I ever watched, that stuck with my mind to this day, watching them crack open the monkey's head and scoop it out and eat its brains.
Yo. The barbecue festival. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, so we were talking about this Pokemon card story. Hey Andrew, you're kind of that generation, brother. Did you ever get into collecting Pokemon cards or anything?
No, but I'm recently trying to get back in the game of trading sports cards.
Right. It used to be fun. It used to be fun when you did it among friends. What are you gonna say, Scott?
Yeah, I used to be so into it, man. That was my baseball cards was my life for 5 to 8 years or something like that. I had a baseball card store set up in my bedroom with the glass cabinets and everything, man.
Really? You went that hard in the game? Really? I didn't go that hard.
Oh, yeah,
I had me a nice little box that I would put like little square rows in and kind of organize it. No, I still have that, but I never got that deep in the game as you're getting, brother. Wow. So do you?
Oh yeah, yeah. I had them all. My bedroom was decked out like a baseball card store. It was with the glass cabinets and everything. All of them was in been graded and price tags on them, just like you walk into a baseball card store. It's all put in boxes now, but I was really deep in that shit in the 80s.
Yeah, I remember we used to try to get the new book every year and try to see what were the hottest cards, and then like back in the day you couldn't have this warehouse club opportunity to go buy like a whole case at a time, Scott. So like you and I, we had to go buy these like packs at a time and like do it the old school way back in those days. It was kind of a hobby. It was kind of fun doing it that way.
Yeah, back then you got a piece of gum with your baseball cards,
and you got that nasty ass pizza gum with it, which I got into it. I ate it for real, but yeah, so Andrew, you got to watch it out there. And look, you can't even trust these grading systems now because now everybody's out for a buck. You know, like at least when you done it among friends, you kind of knew what you were getting because your bro had a card. But now they're selling you these highly graded cards, and they're just not worth the money. So you got to watch out for that. First Snake says, lots of barbecue, lots of beach music. Thank you. Need the entire festival facts. Some should have gone back for seconds. Whoa. Ullman says, checking in from Andrew's channel, says, I got a 20,000 card. PSA 10. Well, come on, man. Yeah, part of the article says they worked with PSA because apparently these guys were even taking like PSA cases and kind of cracking them and using them and misrepresenting their rankings too. So they participated in the investigation. I'm back. One never knew you left. Come on. You have them. It's right next to the sheriff department parking lot. Same Scott. That's what I got in my shed. Talking about his baseball cards, I think.
Right.
Well, we got another friend checking in backstage. Let's bring him in. It's the bro you know. It's Bobby Nick Haven.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, buddy? How you doing today, man?
Not too bad. Andrew. Wow. You're on BF Live, man. This is awesome.
I've been up since 2 in the morning grinding.
Holy crap, dude.
Grinding, Bobby Nick. Speaking of that, I was up very late last night preparing this show, and I saw you guys were up late. I'm surprised that Scott. I'm grateful that Scott was here, and I'm grateful that you're here now, bro, because you were up with doing the Jason Bardo X hangout, weren't you?
That's right. Yeah, he's doing a show every night now at midnight. So I have a blast. So I gotta go on there.
I was on MCF after dark.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, and I'm so leery to jump in because I'm trying to do show prep, and I know that any show I jump in, Bobby Nick, I'm going to be on there at least like 1 hour and not getting anything done. So
yeah, it could be a problem, but it's fun though. I don't know.
Well, thanks for joining us. We had Huie as a guest this morning. I don't know if you saw that part of the show.
No, I didn't. I missed it.
Yeah, he was going to join us in the 1 o'clock hour, but he was here from the get, so we decided just to have him in right up to the piss break time. So that was a lot of fun. We talked about all the Dabbleverse stuff and whatnot. Let's see. Bianca Silva is checking in. What's up, Bianca? I see you watching from Andrew's co-stream on Andrew the Giant 96. Welcome to BF Live. Bobby Nick's getting the love from Psych. I have about 15,000 baseball cards from 1994 all the way back to 1949.
No.
Awesome. That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Redun Tolvik says, what's up, Redun? Come on. Here comes the love for Bobby Nick from Tiffany, Washington. Donkey says, I actually have a few T206 tobacco cards from early 1909s, but not enough to really talk about. You know, the oddest card that I collected, I picked up a couple of packs, Scott, when the Desert Storm War started going down, bro. I got some trading cards from then.
Really?
I thought that they would be kind of an odd card because I was just getting out of like collecting baseball cards, Scott. I'd pretty much kind of given up on it. And all of a sudden around Desert Storm, they started releasing cards with like military stuff and Norman Schwarzkopf and all that stuff. So I have some weird cards like that. That's my weird collector's cards. Awesome.
I remember when I was a kid.
Yeah.
They had these I guess they were more
I got
like.
them. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
There was 80s bands like there was like baseball cards, but it had 80s hair metal bands and stuff.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And stories on the back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Really?
Yep, I had all of them.
I had a whole shitload. I bought like 2 boxes of them, and I think I managed to get the whole collection.
Wow, I'm drawing a blank on these. I don't remember like rock and roll collector cards or heavy metal hairband cards.
Yeah,
wow.
man. Yeah. I can't remember what they were called.
What's up, Moniker? I see Moniker. You're watching on Andrew the Giant's channel live because he's co-streaming. I'm BF. This is BF Live. This is what we do. We gather here every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3-ish.
BF channel and give him a super chat.
That's cool. I'll take a like, share, subscribe. Hey, I'll even take a super chat, Andrew, if you're willing to do that. Thank you very much. But yes, Moniker, so thanks for joining us. You're saying you're new here. Andrew is our bro. He's joining us today. Redun's throwing out all the emojis up there. Got them all going on. Oh, Donkey has the Desert Storm cards. See? I thought I was the weirdo, Donkey. It's something that just hit me at a weird time. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to pick these up and kind of put them to the side. Say, you know what's up. You must be deep in the game. You got all those cards. What's up? You got the lungs.
You know,
what's up?
Out of all my cards that I have, one that ain't really super, it's kind of rare, but one that ain't super valuable. My favorite card is one of the Ripken's kids. I can't remember which Ripken, the junior
Billy
or
Ripken.
whatever. But on the
Do you have
bottom,
that?
the bottom of
Do you-
the bottom of his bat said
Yes.
fuckface on it.
You got that fucking card?
That's my favorite card. Yeah, I got that.
Oh shit, bro, Scott.
Yep.
We gotta check the value of that son of a bitch. But Scott put you onto a really cool story. Yes, back in the day, Billy Ripken was brought up while Cal was still playing, and his father was third base coach. And when it come photo time, I don't know who did it. Do you remember who did it, Scott? You ever heard?
I can't remember. I used to know the story. I just forgot it. But I just remember that on the butt of his bat on the very bottom.
Somebody took a Sharpie and wrote "fuckface" on the bottom of Billy Ripken's bat, and it ended up on his card. So that's a valuable card because of that, Scott.
Holy shit.
You know, I looked it up. It's probably like 10 years ago. I looked it up again, and it wasn't as valuable as I thought it would be. Maybe $20 or something.
Wow. Donkey got 5. I got about 5 packs of unopened Desert Storm cards. See, there you go, Donkey. We got that same shit. Redone is just having fun throwing the emojis out. I definitely got multiple Schwarzkopfs. Redone, what's up with the emoji game? You got the emoji game going today. I went to a burger joint, and they tried slipping in a 20% tip and left the tip line blank. Sorry about that. For a double tip, $28.87 for a burger and fries piqued my interest. I said no thank you and walked away. Damn, Scott. $28.87 and they want a 20% tip on top of that. That's a bit much there. Thanks for the welcome. You got it, Moniker. This is Chat Family, man. This is what we do. I have Elvis Presley trading card that my grandma bought new in 1958. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, damn, Donkey, it sounds like you're sitting on something there. And that's the whole thing, Scott. Like, so you get to that point where you collect everything. And I don't know about you, but I was more in collecting than about selling and giving them up. So now you're just kind of stuck with the cards and boxes, like you said, right?
Yeah. Even though I said I had that baseball card store kind of set up vibe in my bedroom, they wasn't for sale.
Right.
They all had price tags on them, but they wasn't for sale. Right.
And I'm relating to what you're saying because as a collector, you want to like have your own shop. You want to have like all of those cards. So I'm imagining you kind of just set that up kind of for your own entertainment, right?
And I also tried to, in my own little wicked mind or whatever, I thought I could run monopolies on certain cards. So there'd be one player that I'd just go get it like a Barry Sanders or a Bobby Bonilla or something. I'd go and get every card just over and over. I wanted to own them all.
You were trying to corner the market on certain players and stuff. Like I'm the only one. I got Bobby Bonilla on lockdown in this bitch, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Bobby Bonilla, you come to me.
trying to make out all these emojis. That like horoscopes. I'm not sure what they are. They're hard to make out. Got tons of them though. Welcome, Redone. Nothing beats Garbage Pail Kids. I have a couple of those Garbage Pail kind of kid stickers and cars. I got a couple of those.
I remember the trading cards, so those were fucking hilarious.
I gave my fuckface Billy Ripken card to my buddy last year. Did you? Whoa, that's awfully nice of you. Bringing it with the emoji game, bro. Go, Redon.
He's in chat.
I see that. I have the fuck face and the blacked out version, and the blacked out one ID is worth more than fuck face. Really? That's interesting. Redone is bringing it. Redon. Got a bunch of Garbage Pail Kids too, says Donkey Kongton. Every year I would get 10 basket Casey's in my birthday cards. Got the emojis going.
There is one basketball card I'm looking for. There's a basketball card I'm looking for. I can't remember the player, but in the background, in the audience, the Melendez brothers are seen watching the game. I can't remember what player that is, but I am looking for that card.
Okay, I do remember hearing a related story back in those days about that kind of existed, but I don't remember seeing it. WW1, WW3, WW2, 3, 1. What's up? C Mills saying hi, Andrew.
Hey.
What's up, C Mills? How you doing? We're just hanging out with our boy Andrew.
C Mills? I'm just hanging out with BF Live. If you can give this man a subscription, please, and a super chat.
Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate the love, and I appreciate you bringing your friends to my friends and making our family bigger, bro. Thank you. Ullman's checking in saying, same Scott, going to sell them probably for my kids' college. Yeah, so that's the next move, bro. Because I'm noticing now that my kids have no interest in my cards or even like my CD collection. So now I'm at this age wondering where, like, this is all going to be piles of junk, and they're going, you know what? I really got no love for this. So fucking throw it out. Like, what do you think's going to happen to your stuff if we don't do anything with it, buddy?
Yeah, well, most of my stuff would get thrown out, like you said, but my stuff's gonna make them think things. I don't know what they'll think when I find some of my stuff, but my cards. Even back when I was 13 years old, I was thinking of my future, and I thought that was going to be my retirement. All my cards.
Well, I mean, it's not the most far-fetched dream, because it sounds like you have like an extensive collection, and really all you need is those couple few 1, 2, 3, 5 cards to really like hit big for you, and then selling everyone might do a little something for you. But yeah, I think we might be at a time, even with me, like you got to ask ourselves, like, is it better to kind of sell some of this stuff off now and live off the money and the memories, or just let it all die with us and hope that somebody does whatever with it? I don't know. What do you think?
Well, yeah, I'll probably, what I'll end up doing is not letting them go, and I'll probably die with them. But my thoughts past that is they'll be even worth more when my grandkids get them. So, I'm just saving them for my grandkids.
Yeah, I do have some kind of fanciful notion in my head, like when I'm gone, that people will discover all my cool shit and they'll go, wow, he was really into cool shit, when really they're probably just going to throw it in a fucking dumpster. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. You better let somebody know that you got some valuable shit before you die, or
or potentially that it should be gone through and not just thrown away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got certain things I saved that in my grandma's calling. I got some things that I saved that with the selfish mindset or whatever. I think that people, my kids or somebody is going to want to learn about me or want to read about my legacy, stuff like that. And I know they ain't going to give a shit.
That's what I was getting at, Scott. Is I felt the same way for a while. I thought that, you know what, I have this cool like music collection of CDs, and my kids like music, and one day they're really going to have to dig into this and reflect, and that's when they're really going to kind of know me. But I don't even know if there's any interest in that happening other than in my mind, Scott.
No, I was the opposite way. Whenever I could find old things in my mom or my grandma's, or my mom kept like a hope chest. It was like a family history type of thing, and I love looking at that stuff.
Yeah, me too. Reading's bringing it. That's cool. Let me see. Let me try this. I'm doing a request. There you go. That's for Granny, because Granny says, "Hey, talkative Bobby, can you turn your hat around?" Hey, Bobby, what did I see you last night on a show, and you had a hat on? I don't ever see you with a hat.
Yeah, I did.
It's because of Granny.
I thought something must have been going on. I'm like, look, there you go.
Boom, bitch.
There we go. Now we got it. All right, now we got it. They're all matching up. Yeah, talkative Bob. That's what I'm supposed to do, bro. I'm the hostess. What's up, Granny? How you doing there, brother? No mods to ban reading. I don't know. It's not hurting anything yet. As long as there ain't nothing shitty coming out in those things. It's just being a little busy. Let's see. Reading's having fun. Let's see. What is the link to BF Live, or do I just look it up? I'll throw it out here. Come on. I'll throw it out here. Thank you, Darren. If you could hit that like button, I'd certainly appreciate that. Let me throw this in the chat. This should work. Whoop. This might get you there. Thank you. King of All Dis is checking in. Thank you, King of All Dis. My favorite YouTuber is Andrew, 100%, says C. Mills. My favorite is the 1953 Topps Jackie Robinson. It's a #1 card, says Donkey Kongington. I did the same thing, Scott. For some reason, I had a friend convince me that the 1992 Atlanta Braves were going to be like a magical team. So I had every Ron Gant and Terry Pendleton card that existed, brother.
We might be able to get together on that and run a market, because I got those same cards. Yeah. Oh, but I noticed what I started collecting in the era whenever they really started mass producing them, and people started actually saving them. So the cards and the steroid era kind of knocked them down a bit too. In the 80s, the bottom started falling out of the.
Yeah, I think it became too easy for everybody when you could go to a candy wholesaler or something and just get like a whole box of them, bro, or go to these warehouse clubs. And now that's what people do. Like I said, the fun used to be actually going out and hunting for these cards. But our friend Ullman says that they have Magic and Pokemon cards. Well, check out your ratings. Check out, you might have one. Let's see. The buddy that I gave the Ripken card to just bought the 86 Jordan Fleer card. Get out. The one that was in question in there. Apparently the one in that article had a higher grading on it than it should have, but it's still a rookie card. It's just basically given too much a high of a rating. Overrated, if you will. I used to work at a baseball card store when I was a kid, and they would take that Billy Ripken one and manufacture fake ones by just erasing with a normal eraser and making a whiteout version. There you go. I still have my first year Magic cards worth a ton. Weird. Donkey is saying $600. Hack Ride. Yeah, if the FF was worth $5 and the blank was like 75. Mark Jackson 2001. Topps has the Mendez brothers on the back. Hack Ride said, Scott.
Okay. I have to write this down.
I
want that card.
Interesting. Let's see. Cash them in and enjoy yourself, my sister says. Enjoy yourself. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, Hack, I can't do this. Don't sell my CDs. I don't want to, bro.
Yeah, me either.
Bobby Nick, I was bad enough that I used to try to save those. Remember the art sleeves they used to come in, the paper sleeves? The CDs used to come in?
Oh, you like the long boxes?
The tall boxes, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to save them, and for the longest time, Bobby Nick, I had them under my bed until I ran out of room. But I kind of regret getting rid of them because there was some really cool artwork on some of those boxes back in the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember that. Like, yeah, back in the 80s, that was the big thing. And then I don't know why.
Paper.
I guess, yeah.
All right, Hack, I won't sell them. How are you doing, Andrew from Playboy? Is he checking in? Gimme Beso says, Beckett put millions of dollars and dreams into every kid's eyes. I was lied to. Yeah. Yes, the Beckett value book, Scott, right? You're familiar with Beckett's?
Yep. I had every. I was a regular subscriber, and I checked my cards every month, man. I was autistic about it.
Yeah, and those guys really controlled the pricing and really controlled the market back in those days until the internet blew up and took that away. Andrew is trying to talk. Andrew can talk anytime you want. Andrew, you coming back in, bro? Are you ready? Are you talking to mom? You up to? You okay? You talking to grandma?
I forgot.
Hackride says that Beckett wasn't at fault. The card companies printed 1,000 times more cards than they claim, making everyone's cards worthless at the same time post 1990.
Yep.
There's my link right there. I hope you can find directly the way to my stage. Huie masturbates to nudie playing cards. Yes, and they're men on top of it. They're Playgirl grading cards there, Granny. Terrible. Bobby, you have Daddy's baseball card. Yes, I do. I have a couple of those kind of hand painted ones there, Scott. I don't have the Topps Mickey Mantle. I have the Bowman Mickey Mantle. I have that. So yeah, I got a couple of my father's cards.
Yeah.
Because I know they're worth something, but I can't say that my kids are going to give a shit and hang on to them. But I do have my father's. Let's get into a couple more of these stories here. So yeah, so if you have any Pokemon cards or you're in the card game, you got to keep that in mind. Might not be worth as much as you thought. All right, let's talk about this. It says in the BF Live Not So Serious news story, this is the latest hack, guys. Apparently, I don't do this, but let's see. Cottage cheese baking hack blows up on TikTok. The best idea I've ever seen. You guys, Bobby, Nick, you a cottage cheese guy?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Hell
What's up,
no.
Matt? Matt's throwing my link tree in there. Thank you, Matt.
It's like
That is one of my best mods. I gotta give a shout out to him.
Thank you, Matt.
Good. But you know, cottage cheese looks like lumpy jizz. That's what cottage cheese is to me.
Yeah, it does. It looks like that. Go ahead.
I've never been able to bring myself to take because I've always had in my mind it looks like curdled milk, like spoiled milk. I can't get it.
Yeah, and it kind of has that smell on. My mother was a big cottage cheese person. Well, I'm not a big fan of cottage cheese either, but apparently the new trend is just putting it out on a plate and baking it in an oven and making bread out of it.
What?
Monica says, I agree. Cottage cheese is awful. Yes. Yeah, Bobby Nick. It says, Protein, protein, and more protein. This seems to be the latest health and wellness trend on social media, and some TikTok creators have found what they consider the next best way to implement more protein into people's diets. TikTokers are taking cottage cheese and baking it in the oven. Hundreds of pop-up videos when searching for baked cottage cheese on social media app as users try out the new trend for themselves. Let's see if we can get some pictures of it. And I have some individual, look at this, here you go. Viral cottage cheese flatbread. You're making some flatbread. Let me see. Look, they just spread it out and they just bake it in the oven, Scott. And like you guys said, I'm not a big cottage cheese guy, but I'm wondering if I would eat it in like a crunchy, crusty form. I'm not 100% sure. Let me see. I have another video of this. People actually eating it. Let me show you the video of them actually baking it and eating it. Here we go. Let me share this one. I'll show you.
People I know just eat it right out of the tub, and I ain't doing that.
Oh yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, my mother used to like just eat cottage cheese or put some fruit in it or a pineapple or something. The donkey says, I have some listed edition Pokemon cards that are worth money too. I gave them to my daughter, but I keep them in a safe. I also have a gold American Charizard first edition that books at like $3,000. Ungraded. Just eat some chicken, says Monica, if you want more protein. Cottage cheese, barf, says Lisa. If you want protein, that's right, eat more chicken. The strike killed the baseball card market. Yes, there was a bubble, but the strike bursted it. And I get my protein in other ways.
Oh, I like you, Lisa.
You got Andrew's attention on that one. There you go. Let's watch this video of this way of eating protein. Check this one out.
Take it back, take it back, take it back.
Looks like pizza.
You said it looks like pizza?
Looks like pizza.
It did kind of have like a pizza crust vibe to it there, Andrew. And then, yeah, you saw how they use it as like a flatbread. Let me find this another. I got another video of it. Let me see. All right.
I would try to eat that. I just ain't eating it out of the tub.
And Scott, I'm glad you're saying that, bro, because I don't like. There's certain things I like. I might like the taste of, but I don't like the texture of, and I definitely don't like the texture of cottage cheese. But let's watch. But I'm wondering if I would eat some of this too. And let me show you the video of it actually being made a little bit. Maybe this will help change your mind a little bit. Check this out.
The viral cottage cheese flatbread, and when I first saw this, it grossed me out, but y'all, it blew my mind once I tried it. All you need is a cup of cottage cheese, 2 eggs, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of Italian seasoning, blend it up, add it to a baking sheet pan, bake on 350 for about 40 minutes, and then I made this chicken flatbread sandwich.
Oh, it is so flippin'.
It is so flipping good, y'all. There you go. And that's the new craze. Cottage cheese. Baking cottage cheese in the flatbread.
Interesting.
Well, Donkey, come on, hit that live. Anybody that's watching, if you walked away or if your internet kind of was like kind of buffering or all, hit that live button. Make sure you're right up to the minute. Why can't I see that person's comments about the protein? Well, you might not be able to see every comment because Andrew is co-streaming on his channel. So unless I put it up on the screen, you're only seeing the comments on BF Live.
There's some things like there's some things like lasagna that I purposely that usually has cottage cheese in it, but I leave the cottage cheese out. Recipes that has cottage cheese, I usually just avoid the cheese.
Yeah, because I don't mind most of the cheese in there, but I don't need a lot of extra of like ricotta or those softer cheeses, Scott. So yeah, I either just eliminate.
I get constipated if I have too much cheese.
Yeah.
Really, Andrew?
Could happen to me too.
It happens. Andrew's like, hey, stop feeding me all that cheese. Hey. Thank you. Let's see what the people are saying. What's her name and where does she live? He live? Thank you, Matt, for throwing up my links on Andrew's side. I appreciate that, buddy. Oh, okay. It's ricotta, not cottage in lasagna, Scott. Yeah, don't they use both? I know they use ricotta, which is similar texture, Scott.
Oh.
I was under the impression you too. Maybe I was confusing the ricotta for the cottage cheese as well. I don't know. If a recipe calls for cottage cheese, I just jack it off twice. Jack off in it twice. Ew, that's gross. That's gross. Let's see. Did I get all of those? I think I showed you everything I wanted to show you with that. Yeah, I showed you that one. That's it. All right. What other stores I have here?
People we have watching.
Right now, there's about 42 that have checked in, Andrew. There's about 42 or so that have checked in or are currently checking in. Thank you for the love. I hope you'd like, share, and subscribe. We're just hanging out here on Memorial Day Monday, BF Live, hanging out with my friends here. But right now, that is the end of the BF Live Not So Serious News. Let's see what other shit we can get into up till the 3 o'clock hour. Let me roll my little element, and let's get into some other shit here on BF Live. Come on. All right, let's get into some more fun here. Y'all want to come over for supper? Oh, donkey. That's gross. Let's see. Psych, it can be made either way, apparently, with ricotta or with cottage cheese. Let me turn my little sound element off there. We'll get into some more fun here on BF Live. Boom. Why don't we do it? Why don't we check in with the... Let's check it out. Get into...
Could I also drop a...
Load? We got Andrew.
Everyone, if you like this show, please subscribe to my podcast, No Filter Andrew and Friends, everyone.
There you go. You heard it. No filter. You heard it. There's just a Human Sports Ticker. That's we come. Oh, there you go. No Filter with Andrew and Friends on YouTube right there. You know it. That's your little channel now, Andrew. That used to be the big dog, but now you've built up your solo channel. So how many subscribers?
Let me give you
Give us the live update, Andrew. Come on, let's hear it.
I will. I have to open up my YouTube studio.
Ricotta is so much better. Never heard of anyone putting cottage cheese in lasagna. LOL, gross. Cottage or cum is if you're cottage or cum is if you're in a pinch. Either one. All right. Well, why don't we get into BF Live National Day AA? Let's check that National Day calendar and see what kind of funny holidays are happening today in the BF Live National Day.
Besides Memorial Day.
Besides Memorial Day, Andrew. Correct.
3, 2.
Right, y'all. It's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something, and we like looking into them here on. What's up, Andrew?
I hate when people play music in the background, and I'm not even the one playing it.
It's okay. It's all copyright free. Why? You okay?
No. Like, I was doing a stream last night for 3 hours, and I got like 3,000 views on it. It can't be used for watch hours because one of my caretakers had copyrighted music on it, and I may have to delete that one.
All right.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Damn it. Yeah, it does happen sometimes to copyright music in the background. We got to be careful of that when we do shows. Well, Andrew, let's talk about some of the national days, buddy, because it's National Grape Day today, as well as National Grape Popsicle Day.
Oh.
And it's National Cellophane Tape Day, as well as Memorial Day. So why don't we get into it? First, let's get into Grape Day. You guys know I'm not a big fruit and vegetable guy, but
yeah.
Andrew, you like to eat grapes by themselves, buddy? Oh, wait a minute. That'd be helpful if I put them back in.
I love both the white grapes and the red grapes.
Have you ever had any of these new fancy grapes, like the ones that taste like cotton candy?
No, never heard of them.
Me neither. I'm interested in that.
What? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to look them up. Yes, they have these new cotton candy variety, guys, where they've done something genetically to them to give them the taste of cotton candy. I think I talked about them with Stormy, and I think Stormy has had them. Shout out Stormy. But let's see, it is National Grape Day, so maybe today's a good day to learn about them.
He is saying grape, people. Grape.
Hashtag National Grape Day. Grapes are one of the most popular fruits from around the world. National Grape Day on May 27th celebrates the juicy and flavorful varieties available for snacking, sharing, and even drinking. Yeah, so they have a lot of different varieties. Let me see if I can find these. I want to show them to you. Cotton candy grapes. Let me see.
I like raisins too.
Do you like raisins?
Yeah, I can't.
I like the yogurt covered kind.
Ew.
I ain't never had that.
Well, look at this. Like right here, it says
covered.
they're showing an ad instead of what I want to show you. Hang on.
Was that given to you by Vinny, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yogurt covered.
Yogurt covered grapes.
I've been having those.
I don't think that was yogurt.
Well, look at this, guys, right here. They really do taste like cotton candy. So they've somehow genetically, I don't know how they say they're non-GMO. How else do you get a cotton candy flavor in there?
Yeah, what the hell?
Non-GMO. They're definitely genetically modified. Come on. There you go. Cotton candy grapes. It's a grape game. Let's see. What's everybody saying?
I like grapes. I like all the fruits.
Do you?
Except for whatever an avocado is. I don't know if that's a fruit or a vegetable or whatever it is. But
You notice I found that little avocado video in the beginning of my BF live. Hashtag National Rape Day. That's not a thing. Not a thing. Ask the worker to get you some, says my sister Kathy. Get yourself some Concord grapes, says our friend Matt. They're so good. All right. So we got that taken care of. What else I got here in the BF Live? Not so serious news today. Let's see. Oh no, we're doing National National Day Hey. How about grapes? Now, Scott, I will eat a grape popsicle now, bro.
Really?
I was just getting ready to ask you if you'd drink some grape drink.
Well, that's the whole weird thing about me, because some of I don't mind the flavors, but some of it's texture. So I don't like biting into a grape, but I do like grape flavor.
Damn.
Let's see. What's up, Andrew?
I got 20,635.
He's counting them one at a time. He's counting them one at a time, everybody. So help Andrew out. Andrew the Giant, 96. He's over there killing it. $10 a pound. What the hell's $10 a pound? Let's see. Those grapes. Let's see. I don't know. Get yourself some Concord. $10 a pound. All right. Let's see. On National Grape Day, it says hashtag Grape Popsicle Day. In San Francisco, California, in 1905, 11-year-old Frank Epperson was outside of his porch mixing water with a white powdered flavoring to make soda. Upon going inside, he left it on the porch with a stirring stick inside of it. That night, the temperature reached a record low, and the following morning, Frank discovered the drink frozen on the stick. Bam! Look at that. I didn't know that's how popsicles were invented, guys. That's wild.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Years later, in 1922, Epperson introduced his treat at a fireman's ball where it was a huge success. Then in 1923, he made and sold his frozen treat on a stick at an amusement park in Alameda, California. Epperson applied for a patent in 1924 for his frozen confectionery, which he called a Epsicle Ice Pop, and then he renamed it to a Popsicle, right? Because I guess it's soda pop. I didn't realize that it kind of got its name maybe from soda pop, Scott, right?
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking, well, I guess freezers ain't been around forever, so
there you go. So it's also National, it's Grape Day, it's National Grape Popsicle Day, as well as Memorial Day. We want to honor all of our veterans. Let's see, that's a lot.
It ain't Memorial Day here, surprisingly.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I know we already asked our friend in England, Huie, about that, Bobby Nick, but yeah, so no kind of thing at all. No, like you have one next week or the week before, or you do anything for Memorial Day?
Last week we had Victoria Day.
And what does that entail? It's the same kind of thing, just a week early?
I'm not actually sure. It's a celebration of
I always remember you have Remembrance Day in place of Veterans Day, right?
Yeah, November 11th.
Yeah, Remembrance Day. Okay, but you don't have any equivalent here. But yeah, in the United States, this is our Memorial Day. So it's Memorial Day Monday. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Spending my Memorial Day Monday with you. Might go out to check out a movie later, but I'm happy to be here. Monday. Hey, Andrew, did you watch the race last night? Did you watch any sports over the weekend? Guess not. I didn't know it was a trick question. I was saying, did you watch the race this last night or any sports over the weekend, buddy?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
There was a pay-per-view on last night, wasn't it?
It was crazy.
It was crazy. All right. Well, speaking of crazy, it's 2:30 here on the East Coast. You are watching and or listening to BF Live. Thanks for everybody that's joining us from the Andrew the Giant channel today. I wanted to fit in like one little segment here. I talked about doing this. Why don't we look at my Wack package? We say we look at my package, guys. I'll look at my package.
Whip it out.
Take a look.
Whoa.
Whip it out.
All right, we're gonna look at my package. Thanks, guys. BF's Wack package, yeah. This is where I like to look back at a classic old Howard Stern segment today. And a lot of people were asking about this one. So maybe we'll scan through this one and we'll check out our friend Wendy in an old episode taking you back to Howie Weird Squares.
Nice.
Let me cue this up. We'll start this from the beginning. You're gonna see a lot of old classic characters from back in the days of the Howard Stern show when it was good. You're going to see, starting out, you're going to see Joey Buttafuoco. You're going to see all kind of crazy people. Just kind of remember, this was a different time. This was posted in 2004, and you're going to see a young version, Bobby Nick, of our friend, the lovely Wendy Pack.
Yeah.
All right, so let's check it
Wake
out.
up, white people.
Yes, and you're going to see Daniel Carver too, Scott. You remember it quite well. So let's check it out now. BF's Wack Package. Let's roll this shit. Come on.
Hi, Nicole Bass here. Down here to play Holly Weird Squares.
Remember her? You guys remember her, right? Bobby, Nick, and Scott?
Yeah. That's the most feminine look to her that I remember ever seeing, though. She's usually pretty manly.
Remember when they got Robin to go into the bathroom and check if she actually had a...
Yeah.
Yes, I do, Bobby Nick.
Oh, my God.
And I think she's still horrified to this day from what she saw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she came out and she's like, well, what did you see? And she went, what could describe what I saw. Like, she had no fucking words for what she saw, bro.
Yeah.
Great recall on that. Let's keep watching this. Yeah, but this is supposed to be, this is Nicole Bass, the world's largest female bodybuilder. Let's check it out.
Herman Munster.
And $2,500 up for grabs. It's mine.
What are you playing against today?
Today I'm playing against Joey Butt. What is he? A hole?
All right, so let's fill in the blanks for people that were maybe too young or didn't watch at the time. Joey Buttafuoco. You guys remember who Joey Buttafuoco was, right?
Oh, sure do. Sure do. Yeah.
So he was involved with the whole. Yes, I kind of forgot about this, but yes. Yes, you're going to see some of that. Joey Buttafuoco was involved in that Long Island Lolita story where he was dating a 17-year-old girl, and she showed up at his door and shot his wife in the head, basically in the face, and the wife ended up living. But so when you see this guy Joey Buttafuoco, this is the only thing he's really famous for. So let's keep watching this.
Go ahead? I don't know, but he is a definite loser. Joey Butt a loser. So.
Yeah, Scott, and I don't know, like, I think this almost seems like comes off like sexual tension in a way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did have those like a weird feel to the whole feud they had.
Yeah, it like weird. It was like sometimes it was sexual tension, and sometimes it was like fisticuffs. Like it was like a battle of who's more macho. It's like Joey didn't know quite how to act around Nicole Bass. R.I.P. Nicole Bass as widow killer. Yes, indeed.
Did they ever arm wrestle?
2,500 still mine.
I can't
Hey,
remember.
it's Joey Buttafuoco, and I'm here in New York, all the way from L.A., doing Howard Stern's show. Not doing Howard, but doing Howard. Playing a little Hollywood Squares and putting man lady up there, Nicole. Gonna have some fun with that. I hope she doesn't have so much anger. I guess that's what happens when a man cuts his penis off, gets that attitude, you know? Poor guy.
Yeah, see, so right. So was he mad that he thought he was a dude that cut his dick off, or was this actual sexual tension? It was always so hard to figure out with them two.
Between you two still? You know what? There's no bad blood in me for anybody, but if she's gonna keep it going, I'll keep it going. If she wants to fight, I'd love to fight her.
You'd actually do that?
I'd actually fight her, yeah.
You'd have no problem?
I'd have no problem fighting her. Him, her, whatever it is, I would have no problem kicking its butt.
Here's the deal. We're gonna make you up as Kelly Clarkson today, so I know.
Oh, here we go. There's the high pitch.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yes, and you're going to see him in all his Kelly Clarkson glory in a minute. But that's producer Doug Goodstein. He kind of produced the shows for the TV side.
Need to
I love
cooperate with me as I get you dressed, okay?
Who's high pitch? This is Kelly Clarkson. Who's high pitch?
I always
All
cooperate.
right, we're gonna close the door. We're gonna get you ready. And we need 5 minutes.
Fuck you, Doug.
You do it real quick, all right?
Yeah.
Did you shower today?
Yeah, I did.
I love
You did?
that
Yeah.
fucking
You sure?
guy.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, and a little high pitch Eric side note, Scott. He was on he ended up being on the set of the Perry movie when they checked in the other day.
Oh, really? So
Yeah, they
okay.
actually let him visit the set because my understanding is that even though Perry didn't want him in the movie, the producers kind of did because they think Howard still has some juice.
All right, take off your hat. Take off your shirt, and I hate saying that in front of
He's got rubber gloves on to deal with this guy.
standing in front of you as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what
So
we're
he's going to
doing,
do the Kelly
right?
Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
Who's
So we're
Kelly
gonna make it like a
Clarkson?
pretty little
This is
schoolgirl
high
thing
pitch.
for the Holly Weird Square.
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right. Have you ever had makeup? You wore makeup before?
I did.
Yeah.
All right, so this is an hour, so I'll skip through a little bit of this a little bit.
Squares.
Oh, here we go.
Follow him.
Hi.
We're going up the
What are you
steps.
doing here today? Up the steps.
How do squares?
All right.
How do squares? If I know Howard, I will probably be in one of those unpopular squares. He will never give me the center or the corner square.
It's gonna be someday, isn't it? What's up, Colin? I'm going up front.
Colin freaking Quinn.
Well, people play Holly Weird Squares, you know? Yeah. And Gary Dell'Abate actually had the balls. He tells me the lineup, and he goes, well, you'll really be an A-list celebrity.
do you think
Out of everybody.
someone has pull where I could get a video message from Howard or something?
Howard doesn't do anything like that, Andrew.
Yeah, number one, he's not big on social media. And Andrew, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say, out of the guys you're on screen with right now, I think you're the only guy with 20,000 subscribers.
Yes.
You're asking all the little dogs. Let's keep going with Colin Quinn
I
here.
was like, oh, really? Out of that crew? Thanks, Gary. Jeez, well, then I'm definitely doing it. How's that make you feel?
This is 20 years ago. It's posted in 11/1/2004. This is 20 years ago.
It makes me feel like Gary must think I'm
I was
dumb.
9 years old.
Andrew was 9. There you
And I
go.
think that that's a privilege.
So we're teaching a little
That's
bit,
an
Andrew.
honor among the crew we're with.
Well, we're going in this room here. What do you think you're accompanied with?
Wow! I didn't know Eric was here. Getting ready.
Oh, all right, Scott. Let everybody know who this is, Scott.
Wake up, Wack people.
That's right. This was the famous, or not so famous, or infamous Daniel Carver. This guy is a legit KKK guy. And see, the thing with Howard back in the day is that he was the shock jock, right? He invited all parties in. He didn't like censor, and it wasn't really a thing back in those days. So, yeah, he brought on all opinions. And really, Howard brought this guy on to reflect how much of an idiot he was, Scott, in society. Like how much he was kind of off the mark, if you will, right?
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like a blast in the past. This guy is. He's more like 19. What I think 1920s was like, or something.
Yeah, and just be warned that this guy's a legit K. Remember, he used to have the answer machine, and he would say what Scott just said: "Wake up, white people," and he would say all these terrible, hateful, racist things. And Howard would kind of play them in the morning, and then laugh about them, and kind of try to point out how they were all silly and everything, and kind of showing how he really wasn't in with the rest of society or whatever. But I don't know if he would even get any airtime today, Scott.
No, there's no way.
Pretty white robe.
How long did it take you to get into your...
Look, one guy dressing up like Kelly Clarkson. This guy's about to put his KKK outfit on. So
your full
this was just a normal day on the Howard Stern show back in these days.
About a minute.
A minute, that's it?
That's it.
Quick preparation.
It's like putting on a coat.
Good morning, Wendy. How are you today?
I'm scared.
We're going to go...
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, I got a dirty pop. I got dirty poppy on me. I
Look
got
at that.
dirty pampers on me.
Andrew.
Andrew.
That's Wendy.
And this is from 20 years ago, Andrew. Look at this. The lovely friend of Andrew and all of us, Wendy, back in the day.
I feel like I'm in presence of royalty every time I see Wendy now.
You are, and that's why I like pointing out to people like you, Andrew, because like you said, you were 9 at the time, so you really didn't have no idea that Wendy was kind of up there with Colin Quinn and Howard Stern and all of these kind of really big stars. I mean, she's had a career long before she even knew us, but I'm happy to count Wendy as one among my personal friends. So let's check out Wendy here on the Howard Stern Show back in the day.
We're gonna go right up here.
The biggest pain in the ass that ever walked through the door of this show is coming in.
Who you think it is, guys? Biggest pain in the ass ever. Bobby, Nick, who you think?
Jeff the Drunk.
Oh, it's gotta be. It's gotta be, yeah.
All right, let's see if he's right.
And now, Jeff the Drunk.
There you go, Scott. You got it. Watch this how Ronnie tries to be professional with him. Watch how this goes over.
Let's go. Yeah. Well, Joe's up there.
Okay. I don't like it.
Joe will kick his ass if he has to.
I don't like it too hard.
Go ahead.
I don't like it too hard.
Come on, Jeff.
Look, he's trying to get a rise out of him, Scott.
Okay. How's it going, buddy?
Good, how you doing?
Look at Jeff with the bud coat.
Upstairs.
Yeah, we're going upstairs.
Why do they always put me up freaking
Yeah, you ought to be
stairs?
ashamed of yourself wearing that jacket. Taylor knows you.
Fuck you, bitch.
Roll over his fucking goddamn fucking.
I don't like it too hard. Fuck you, Ronnie.
Yeah, go right in here.
Yeah, no, I gotta get pissed off.
He's the one that gave me headphones that I don't even use.
Jeff gave you headphones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Jeff, I was doing pretty good. What you got, Scott?
No, I was going to tell. I was just saying. I've been telling Andrew that those because I think did he autograph him, Andrew?
No. You should.
I was thinking his autograph. But yeah, I would have saved him as a souvenir that the guy's actually somebody.
Yeah. Well, Jeff ended up blocking me on social media. He used to come on like as recently as like last year, and he was coming on and just doing like karaoke and stuff, like doing these live karaoke shows and singing. So one day I think I requested a Randy Travis song or something. He goes, he went, I saw Randy Travis in my wheelchair, and all of I said, Scott, was, how did Randy Travis get in your wheelchair? And he blocked me, bro, because I asked him how Randy Travis got in his wheelchair. How did Randy Travis get in your... Fuck you, blocked. Let's keep it going.
Hold on. Joe, you know where the bathroom is?
He Jake Hudson you.
He did. He Jake Hudson, man. Yeah, he did.
I don't know where those are. Yeah, here. This way, come on. Yeah, Jeff, come on.
Let's get through some of this a little bit. Oh, here we go.
It's the Holly Weird Squares on the Howard Stern Show, featuring Kelly Clarkson.
Who's high pitch? This is Kelly Clarkson.
Rapper Trick Daddy.
Yeah, check out the diversity of this panel. We already know we got a KKK guy in the mix, right? So we got Kelly Clarkson, High Pitch Eric, Trick Daddy so far.
The Spit Girls. Comedian Colin Quinn.
Oh, look, that got your attention, didn't it there? The Spit Girls. The Artie Lang days on Stern were so good because they pulled 0 punches on that show. I agree, C. Mills. Let's keep going.
Wendy the Retard.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. The lovely Wendy.
Jeff the Drunk.
Little bitch.
Elephant Boy. Melrose Larry
Wendy
Green.
was not back in the day.
What, Scott? What does that hear, Mr. Andrew?
Wendy was hot back in the day.
Back in the day? She said, I'm hot now, Andrew. Hot now. Yes, Wendy the cutie. Look at this. And this is famously Melrose Larry Green. And this guy literally became famous for standing on Melrose Avenue in California all the time, going, Howard Stern, Howard Stern. I love Howard Stern. Free Howard Stern. Just being like a big, you remember this guy, guys?
Yeah.
Melrose Larry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I got him on
Stuttering John.
Facebook, and he likes to go live all the time with his keyboard and just singing.
He's still out there doing his thing there, Bobby Nick?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, well, he did it nothing.
He's the one.
Go ahead, Scott.
He's the one that Stuttering John would charge to do comedy on his.
Yes,
thing,
he did.
right?
Yes, he did. He was the one where, come on out here, come out to my show and pay me $500 and you can get on or something like that. Yeah, because we slowly found out that Melrose, the reason he had all that time to stand on the corners because he was kind of quietly rich. He had like a little stash, right? I think that's kind of what we learned about.
Yeah, an inheritance.
You know what's gonna be interesting today?
What's that? What's that, buddy?
Craig Counsell back in Milwaukee as the Cubs manager.
There you go. Andrew throwing a little sports in there. So Craig Counsell used to be with Milwaukee, but now he's coming back into town. So Andrew's looking forward to that. Psych says, ha. C. Mills says, man, the two Bobbies and Scott are good dudes. Thanks, C. Mills. Thank you, man.
Try to be.
Man, we just hanging out. We're just regular bros. We like to hang out with you, C. Mills. So join us again. Stick around.
He didn't mention you, Andrew.
Oh, that's a funny point there, Scott.
He already paid me $10 a week.
Oh, he's already a member on my shit. I don't need him to say hello to me. They say he paid $500 to do stand up with Stuttering John. Psych is backing up your story there, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
And C. Mills is having fun. He says Andrew is my guy, and he's laughing. Let's keep rolling with Melrose Larry Green now, because he was just a fan of Howard's.
And in the center square, it's Daniel Carver from the KKK. Now it's time to play.
Oh boy, hang on tight, people.
Now, here's your host, Howard Stern.
Hi, we're on the set of Holly Weird Squares. Our two contestants are Joey Buttafuoco.
You're going to stop the fight.
Oh, jeez.
Gary's going to stop the fight.
Well,
Now here we go. Look at this. Right at the start of the show, these two are already going at it, Scott. The sexual tension starts right here.
Okay.
I'm here to coach. I don't want you two fighting physically.
Yeah, this is supposed we're just gonna play Holly Weird Squares.
So keep this in mind because Gary's there to be like in between them, so they don't like get into
Still there.
2004. I gotta do my math there, Andrew. He might not have quite been here yet for this.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so neither.
Makes a point though. I mean, if they start punching, what am I going to do?
I don't know.
You're dead meat, Gary. Exactly.
And this is kind of pre-serious because this is the old studio, I think.
He didn't get in there until after they went over to Sirius. So yeah, he wasn't there yet.
It blows my.
At this point, he was just a caller.
It blows my fucking mind that I got noticed by Huie.
Yeah. That's why, yeah, man.
Still blows my mind.
Because I always told you, you got to be out there doing your own thing, and people will notice you, bro. And that's why you've already built your second channel bigger than the first one that Huie found you on. There's they both. I like Vano both.
And of course, the lovely Nicole Bass, the largest bodybuilder.
Huie, I love you to death, but I'm bigger than you now.
Oh, shit. Oh, bringing the sub count for Shuli Egar. Oh, that's how you get attention, Andrew.
Step up your game, bud.
So, Shuli, that's the official message, bro, is that Andrew loves you. Thank you for helping him get his start and get discovered, but he's bigger than you now.
First he bans the Quadfather from No Filter, and now he says this.
Yeah, he's like Andrew's coming hot out the gate with his Quadfather opinions and his Shuli opinions. He's bringing it. That's why C. Mills, Andrew is his guy. Let's keep going.
Female.
Is she still? Do you still have that designation?
Still have that designation. Still in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Okay.
Freak.
Yeah, look who's talking.
Well, I'm a guy wearing guy clothes.
Yeah, you're a guy.
Your penis may be bigger than mine, but hey, I'm a guy.
You're in jail. What? And they let you out of jail?
I just got out, man.
I know.
Oh, man. Shut up.
Why should I shut up?
Why should I shut up?
They couldn't, like, give you a haircut in jail?
No,
they couldn't
We'll be fucking later.
Yeah, you can feel it, right? It's like sexual tension, isn't it, Andrew?
They'll
There we
be
go.
fucking
You a
later.
haircut?
Couldn't get a haircut.
Can't afford a haircut?
No, I could. It was $2.
Yeah, can't afford it.
You know what, C. Mills? Andrew's my dude. We've been doing this a minute. It's no problem. I love my Andrew. Andrew, he says, I appreciate you pausing for when you hear Andrew speak. You're the real one. Thank you, C. Mills. Andrew's my dude.
Haircut.
I could afford it.
You can't
Jail
afford it. Look
sucked,
at,
by the way.
Look at you. With
LA
Craig.
County.
What are you, like Rodney Dangerfield?
All right.
age?
Obviously, the
So,
Hollywood
sexual
Squares.
tension. I'm going to fast forward through the sexual tension a little bit.
You guys something. Hollywood Squares is the best place to work out your feud. Whoever wins not only gets $2,500 prize, which I'm sure everyone could use,
Stop
but
staring at me.
Why?
Because you're so goddamn ugly. If anybody could see this.
Talking.
See, Andrew, it's like weird sexual tension, isn't it?
You and your
Yeah, it's
pinky
like-
ring.
1 minute he talks about him having a dick and being bigger than him or something, and then the next minute it's like a sexual tension thing.
Jewelry.
Got that for
What
my
do you think
son.
What do you think you are, like the godmother?
A pinky ring like that is the godmother?
You're the
All right,
god.
so let's see if we can get through some of
I
this.
got in
even though
trouble
it's
in LA,
funny.
but it's all done in
Morning.
against
Yeah,
Give a
bro.
shout out
It really
to
was.
everyone. Also, I'm not making you create PayPals, but thank you for accommodating me and creating PayPals to donate to me. You guys are the real ones.
You guys are awesome for hooking up, Andrew. Thank you. Andrew was telling me this before the show that he says, BF, I'm getting so much love over there, and people are giving me the PayPal love. So if you want to give Andrew some PayPal love, like he said, he's not really, he just wants to let you know that he appreciates the love that he's already getting.
It really was. It really was.
Did they have you on tape?
Fake car park.
All right, so he's talking about being in jail.
No, I just put it out.
It's fraud. You can't
Did he
put
drop
old-
the
is that what
soap?
happened?
Did he drop the soap?
A cop come in wanting to get a full paint job on his car, and I told him, I said, and he wanted to scratch the rest of the car by himself and do
Oh,
it.
yeah. He supposedly got caught up in some fraud after the whole Amy Fisher gun thing.
And I settled the
Cole, do you buy that?
But if you go honest, you're gonna put it out on CD
And were
to
you in the-
buy it.
You're an idiot.
Were you in
You
the?
sing into jail, and I'm an idiot.
I heard that you're explaining to the person how to.
No, it wasn't like that at all. Do you think we might have it?
Yeah, can we play it?
Well, maybe we will, but we do have to play the Hollywood Squares. I think
right. We
everyone's
got a
waiting
whole
for
bunch of
that.
It's
squares.
really, I really have it, it's for sure. But it's easy just to plead it out, go to jail for 40 days, and
Bend over, Joey.
what an idiot.
Anybody try to have sex with you in jail?
Bud.
No.
Yeah, with all those
Dildo.
other guys.
Well, at least
Dildo.
You wanted to be in
Listen to what he said.
jail with all those other guys. Bend over, Joey.
What an idiot.
Did anybody try to have sex
Joey
with you in jail?
Bud.
No.
Hard.
He was my skill.
Didn't do it.
He's a
Kind of made
Yeah.
The whole beginning is like this
Because you
fight
could-
between them
actually-
two. Let's get right into the game.
Who's he?
This-
Oh, here we go. Come on.
couldn't get the fight.
Let me introduce the squares to you.
Yeah.
Hollywood
I'd
Squares.
still fight
You can kiss my ass.
you. I'd still fight you. I wouldn't kiss your ass if you.
You're kissing it right now.
And let's meet our squares.
All right.
You want to go out in the hall and fight?
I'll fight you right now, all.
Females,
I'll
check
fight
him
you
out
right
on No
here.
Filter.
This isn't working out like the regular Hollywood Squares. The
I've
contestants.
never seen the contestants go any.
Yeah, C-Mills. That's kind of the origin of the name is because Andrew tends to say kind of what's on the top of his brain. So Andrew has No Filter. You can check him out on No Filter with Andrew and Friends on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
I'm starting to open up on the other channel too, but I'm trying to keep it a little bit cleaner, so
Yeah. That's a good point, Andrew, that you should point out that, yeah, like Andrew does kind of his racier humor, the more sexual stuff, but he tries to be more kind of kid-friendly and kind of back off of that stuff on Andrew the Giant 96. So that's probably why, if you only saw him on 96, that's probably why you haven't heard so much of the cussing. Way to keep it separate there, Andrew. I think that's a great strategy, brother. Here we go.
Each other like that.
We're paying for $2,500. $2,500 goes to the winner of our game. But
Now,
you got
Joey,
it.
will
What's
you
I
take the
fry
money?
you up to?
$25.
I don't have any boobs. Yes, you do.
Yeah, well, it was 20 years ago. It was a little bit.
Satin.
So easy,
Nicole Bass, are you ready to play?
I'm ready to play.
Are you ready to kick his ass in the
Ready.
game Hollywood
Yeah.
Squares?
Just
You can't kick anybody's ass.
Play the fucking game already.
Kelly Clarkson.
Howard.
There
Hi,
you go.
Kelly.
How are you?
All right, Kelly Clarkson, you are from American Idol. You were the winner of the first season, and now your singing career and your touring career is going great, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
What's your hit song, Kelly? I forget.
A moment like this. Kelly, you're wearing a pretty red dress and lipstick and beautiful brown hair. You look great.
Thank you, Howard.
All right, let's go to Trick Daddy, who's joining us today. Trick Daddy's new album is out in stores right now. Trick Daddy, welcome to the Squares.
What's that now?
How's the album selling?
We're doing good.
Yeah, I love that song of yours. I do, that new hit song that you have.
Hey, I appreciate it. I got many more for you coming up soon.
Trick Daddy, you're sitting next to the very famous Kelly Clarkson. How's that feel?
Oh, she's sexy.
Trick Daddy's album is in stores right now. You got to go pick it up. It's called Married to the Streets, featuring the single Let's Go. It's available in stores. And now, meet the Spit Whores.
All right, Andrew, now calm down, buddy.
The two girls making out right next to Trick Daddy in the upper right.
Who's that? The Spit Whores.
Who are they?
Right-hand square high.
I don't know, but you're intrigued by that's what they call themselves. I think they were like some of these first early cam girls, Andrew. They'll tell you what they do.
Girls, how are you?
Hey, Howard.
Girls, when a guy spits on you, do you really get sexual fulfillment out of that, or is it just for the camera?
I would do it.
Well, you know, it's kind of like you're in your own world there. And, yeah, I mean, you
Oh,
really do.
it was a
It's
damn body.
kind of a degrading in a very sexual, fun way.
How did you get into this line of work and getting spit on?
Did you know you like being spit on? Yeah.
I didn't. I mean, it was something you kind of have to go with. Like, if someone was walking down the street and they spit on me, I'd fucking... I would deck them. But, like, if you're going at it and it's really passionate and it's really hot and someone spits in your face or your mouth, it's part of the moment. You just
Andrew.
And in addition...
I've done that to my girlfriend once or twice.
Come on, man. I was getting ready to ask you if you're team spit or not. I didn't even get to ask you.
Spit in her damn mouth.
Damn, Andrew. C. Mills is checking in. He says, man, I got to head out, but I'll definitely be here next time. You're some good dudes from a 40-year-old Brit with a cynical heart. Thanks, lads. Appreciate you all, man. But that makes me feel good. I think that makes us all feel good in a certain way, that if you're kind of at that point in your life where you're 40 and you're not liking much, but you're liking us, thank you, man. That means a lot. Thanks. Keep coming back. We appreciate that comment, C. Mills. Space Chief 75 says, just looked up from this drawing, and Jesus Christ, Eric is a monster. You mean the Space Chief 75 that did...
Can I ask you guys a question?
This? Yes.
No.
Ask away, Andrew.
How could I,
score with the ladies?
also, I want to be open to meeting some of my subscribers, but also I'm scared to do it because I watch too much damn TV.
I'm into meeting girls.
Meeting them? What do you mean meeting them? Like,
You know he means sit on his face and fuck them. That's what he means by meeting.
Hanging out with them,
like in real life?
Like going to a game or whatever.
Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, most of these people you'd have to find some of them that are close to you anyway, I don't know.
Yeah. Donkey says, peace guy whose name I couldn't see. That's right, because he was watching on Andrew the Giant 96. But yes, I get them all right here. C. Mills. Thanks, C. Mills, for appreciate your remarks, man. Appreciate that. I'm 40, but I hate yins anyway. See? It's like so guy. It's like, I'm 40 and I hate you. JK. We know you were just kidding. Let's keep this going. Let's get through this.
Since being spit on, you've acted like a dog in one of your films, right?
I did. I just finished a movie called Cockhounds, and that's the title of the film.
Like that one, Scott? That's a good title, right?
I was a dog in it.
Now do your dog.
This is my dog collar, actually, from the movie.
Wow.
Can you do a little bit of the dog?
I was a German Shepherd, actually.
Trick Daddy, you see these girls' films, or you don't watch that stuff?
No, but I'm sure they're going to give me a couple copies so I can go home and get acquainted with myself.
Get acquainted with myself.
Cammy, when you were 15, you started dating a 37.
Back then,
Well, yeah,
So-
I go ahead, finish your thought.
Yeah, so degrading, but
They still are.
Well, not on these types of shows though, because they got OnlyFans now and everything.
Yeah, Andrew.
But they didn't really have that back then. That was a way to. This was a way for them to get out there, get their their porn bot or whatever.
Yep, it sure was.
Wasn't there a couple shows where Howard had the girls with their tits out and everything?
Oh,
More than a couple, Andrew. Yeah. But Bobby
Lots
Nick is
of-
right, and he makes a really good point in that being that we kind of say that Howard Stern was one of the first kind of reality TV guys, and the internet didn't exist the way it does now, Andrew, and where these ladies come on here to get viral like this, to get their movie like promoted.
Yeah.
Like that was what you did. And Bobby Nick, like you said, we had that, we did the BF's Wack package a couple weeks ago where the girl made out with Jeff the Drunk and High Pitch, right? In order to get her boyfriend's songs played on the air.
Yeah.
So yeah, the people were desperate to really get on the air, and they would do all kind of shit.
Year old guy, so you've always been a bit of a troublemaker, right?
I've always been a dirty sex pig.
And you say you had sex with one of your high school teachers after you left high school, right?
I did.
Why is that? You just wanted to prove that you could get him?
No, it's just, I've always had a thing for authority figures. I've always messed around with my bosses.
All right, we got to get. I don't know if we have time to get through every intro, but I will.
And by the way, check out Cammie Andrews at CammieAndrews.com, Nikki Hunter at NikkiHunter.com, and check out both girls.
Yeah, see, Andrew, they didn't have OnlyFans, so they were coming in to promote their own websites where they were doing this wild shit back in the day. And before the internet, you didn't really know any of these girls were out there unless you saw them on Stern.
At meatholes.com.
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 Let's say hi to Colin Quinn. Colin, who of course is at ColinQuinn.com. Colin, how are you?
I'm doing great, Howard.
Colin, you are a noted comedian. You have your own show on Comedy Central. You're
not for long this week.
I heard it got canceled.
Yeah, this is the last week.
You might want to talk to the Spit Whores about getting into their line of work.
I was going to say, what is Colin doing on his?
What's up, Andrew?
I gotta get a hold of Shirley. There's one person I wanted to meet for a long time. That's Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel, shout out.
I would like to, maybe I can do something with them on meatholes.com.
Colin, we're honored to have you here with us, and you're sitting right underneath Kelly Clarkson. If you stood up, you would pile drive him.
Hi, Colin.
Oh, look who's flirting with Colin.
It's Kelly Clarkson.
I know, Kelly, I've always had a big crush on you.
Hey, wait a second. You kind of sound and look like High Pitch.
Who's High? This is Kelly Clarkson.
In our center square is Daniel Carver from the Ku Klux
Oh,
Klan.
center square.
Here we go
Daniel,
now.
who are you voting for in the election? I know you don't like black people, you don't like Jews, you don't like Puerto Ricans. You're with the Ku Klux Klan, you don't like Mexicans. Who is the candidate that you're voting for?
We're going to vote for George Bush.
I had a feeling.
Now, why is...
What's up, Andrew? What? Yes, buddy. Anytime now, Andrew. I assumed if you wanted me to pause, you had something to say. What's up,
I
buddy?
thought Scott was sleeping. I thought Scott was sleeping.
No, I'm not sleeping. My back hurts. I'm just kind of laying down.
All right, let's get through this, Andrew. Let's get through this a little bit.
Is that? Do you have any feelings about...
Him and Kerry both are about the same on letting them Mexicans come into against homosexuals.
You get there. You get his rap.
He believes in God, the same God we believe in. I don't know what Kerry believes in.
Now, I notice you're wearing your Ku Klux Klan hood, and you're sitting under Trick Daddy, and your hood is almost going right up Trick Daddy. Yeah. Trick Daddy, you must hate this guy. I mean...
I'm about to kick him in the top of his head.
You ain't gonna kick nothing, nigger.
All right, Cracker, watch your mouth.
Trick Daddy will kick your ass, Daniel Carter. You bet.
Trick Daddy won't do nothing.
Your mama should have swallowed you, boy.
Hey, dumb nigger.
Trick Daddy, you never, if you had lived,
where you belong.
Trick Daddy, if you had lived in the Deep South during the plantation days, you would have turned on your master in 2 seconds.
I would have had sex with his mama. You'd have had a lot of brown sisters and brothers.
You hear that, Daniel?
He'd been out there in the barn tied up with a mule like the nigger he is.
Well, I got news for you. You don't know Trick Daddy then. Well, this is going to be an interesting...
I don't know him. I don't want to know him. What's wrong with the country today? Too many white people knowing.
Niggas having sex with their daughters,
They ain't enough rednecks. They ain't enough rednecks.
Well, Daniel,
we had more rednecks. We'd clean up this country and get rid of these niggers. They're in higher.
Because
people are trying to do politically correct. Remain among the
I want to get to our friend Wendy.
I just wanted to say it was great seeing you last night. Then I gave you aura last night.
All right. Let's say hi to Wendy the retard who sits right next to Daniel Carver.
Hi, Howard.
Great seeing you.
Look who it is.
Wendy.
It's sexy Wendy, Andrew. There we go.
I need you to use all your IQ points and make sure you answer the questions properly because a lot is riding on this $2,500.
Okay.
All right, Wendy. And Wendy, you are sitting next to Daniel Carver. Have you ever met him before?
We were just talking in the room.
Isn't it true Daniel raped you once?
Yes.
And isn't it true you had his baby?
Yes.
And isn't it true you live with him full time?
Yes.
And didn't he turn you into a filthy little dirty whore?
Yes.
Daniel, do you deny these charges?
Yeah, I deny.
You deny him. All right. That's good.
I'm telling you, when Howard and Wendy would do that, and Scott and Bobby Nick, you guys know this, she would do this pretty much every time that she would call in, and Howard would start doing this back and forth with her, and she always knew what to say, it seemed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not a while, though.
All right, Wendy.
Did he rape you? Yes.
She ain't as retarded as people think.
Exactly. It's a relative term there, Andrew. Right. Some people could say that Daniel Carver's retarded in his own way.
Same question. She raped Bush. She raped Clinton. Wendy, did you rape Howard?
No.
She wouldn't play with him. See that?
Okay. All right.
See, she knew not to play with him. She was saying yes to Howard, but she knew that this was a turn, and no, I'm not playing with you. No.
Hey, Wendy, didn't Daniel secretly tell you he likes black people?
Yes, he did.
And didn't he secretly tell you that he actually really loves black people and wants to marry a black woman?
Yes.
And he wants to have
Fantasizes about Halle Berry.
and he wants to have black children.
Yes.
There you go. That's what I thought. All right, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy.
I agree, Howard. George W. Bush needs to pack his things out and leave. John Kerry needs to win.
And there is the retard vote.
The retard vote is going to Kerry.
Typical Kerry voter.
Typical Kerry voter. All right, let's get down to Jeff the Drunk in the lower left-hand corner, right underneath Colin Quinn, Jeff the Drunk Curro.
What's up, bitch?
How are you, Jeff?
How are you?
Uh-oh, Wendy's taking clothes off.
What?
Wendy's taking clothes off. Look at
That's
this.
the extent of it.
And you've recently moved into a new trailer home, right?
Not yet.
Let's talk to Elephant Boy right next to Jeff the Drunk. Elephant Boy, good to see you.
It's great to be here.
Great to be here.
Elephant Boy, you know to answer the question, so we can move the game along, right?
Yes.
All right. And
Elephant
Melrose,
Boy's dressed in an American flag.
why are you wearing an American flag?
It was for election day.
Okay.
What did he say?
For election day.
Oh, election day. I thought he had an erection day. I don't know about it.
Hello, Elephant.
I'm Kelly Clarkson.
I'm the real Kelly Clarkson.
No, you're just hot pitch.
No, who's high pitch? This is Kelly Clarkson.
And let's say hi to Melrose Larry Green. I've let him back on the show after a 2-year ban.
Shocked.
How are you, Melrose?
Good morning, Howard. Good morning, Robin.
Let's hope you do well, because if you don't, you have another 2-year ban.
Oh, it's great to be back. It's great to be back.
All right, let's get down to the game now. Everybody is familiar with Nicole Bass, the world's largest female bodybuilder, and Joey Buttafuoco, fresh out of prison, famous for the Amy Fisher thing. And
Let's get into it.
What do you remember?
Framed.
Framed.
These people are dead
He
now.
knows what he is.
Nicole, you should go first. Or
I
is it
should go
or is Joey more the lady?
No, I'm more the lady.
Men first.
Men first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
All right, Nicole. It's X's and O's. It's a game of tic-tac-toe. Pick Kelly Clarkson, Trick Daddy, Spit Girls, Colin Quinn, Daniel Carver, Wendy the Retard, Melrose Larry, Elephant Boy, or Jeff the Drunk.
I think we should get Daniel Carver out of the way.
All right, center square, Daniel Carver.
It's waving.
Okay.
Loves to play a game.
Daniel, according to National Vanguard, do white people kill more black people than blacks kill white people? Do white people kill more black people than blacks kill white people?
No, black people kill more white people.
Daniel says black people kill more white people.
Agree or disagree?
Agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
Blacks murder whites 18 times the rate whites murder blacks. You're absolutely right.
Yay.
We're starting off with a peppy question.
So X gets the square.
All right. Well, Joey, it's a game of strategy.
What do you mean you're smarter than me, butthead? I haven't even gone yet, knucklehead. You retard. I think you belong in Wendy's spot, Nicole.
Oh, poor Wendy.
She's going to get an ass kicking before the day's over, I'm telling you right now.
Who, Wendy?
No, this retard over here.
No, this retard over here.
I don't want any fisticuffs.
Why not?
And here you go. You just thought it died down, but it's about to pick up again.
He doesn't have
I'll do it real fast. Just the backhand to the face, put it right down.
Yeah, right? Cheat.
I'll get right or cheat. What's the cheat about that? Go ahead, get in the way. You'll get it too.
I know.
Because I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Let's
Right
settle
now.
this.
I'm telling you right now.
Let's settle this with the squares. Come on.
Okay.
Joey looks all hot under the collar.
Don't get hot under the collar, Lurch.
Yeah, look. So Ronnie knows there's trouble, so he's kind of lurking in the background. Scott, I don't know what he would actually do if this gets physical.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think anybody's going to stop them to.
No.
Yeah, see, I remember them having like some black dudes, like really big black dudes, as security, but you didn't really see them.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know if they kept them out of.
I did notice an old
camera
video where
range.
they had some like older guys in suits kind of in the background that I didn't normally see, Bobby. So I do know what you're talking
I
about.
don't. I'm cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
All right, let's settle it with the squares. Settle it with the squares.
I'd like to go with Colin Quinn, all-time favorite.
All right, Colin Quinn is your
That's
favorite.
Joe.
Colin, did you know you were Joey Buttafuoco's favorite?
I didn't, but I'm flattered.
Here we go.
Be a wise
Colin
guy.
Quinn, ColinQuinn.com.
I'm being a wise guy, Joey.
Don't be a wise guy.
Look at Joey wants to start with me now.
Come in there. I'll come in there. I'll tie you up and choke you.
That's what I say. This guy, I had no respect for him. I mean, Christ, he was cheating with a 17-year-old woman, and he got famous for it because his wife got shot in the face by her. That's how. I mean, imagine getting your fame that way, guys. You know, what a shitty way to get fame.
Well, and then later on, he was like trying to rekindle his relationship with
Mary Jo.
No, what's her name?
Oh, with Amy.
Yeah, for a reality TV show.
That's right. Yeah, I thought I had some of those. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't.
Like fuck, you really gonna do that to your family?
And Amy Fisher, I think, was doing little porns and stuff.
Yeah, because I was
100%.
trying to find
Them damn muscle titties. Them damn muscle titties.
damn muscle titties. Let's see. I was trying to find a sound clip I had, but let's keep going with this. Joey Buttafuoco.
Go ahead and laugh.
And you're his favorite.
Wow. Let
Colin-
me answer the question for you.
Colin, you've had gay experiences. Daniel, you don't like the gays, do you? Daniel, you don't like the gay people, do you?
No, I don't like faggots.
Well, did you know that
Jesus.
Colin, who's sitting next to you, had a gay experience?
Damn,
No, I don't know him at all.
Hey, they were having words.
Yeah, isn't it funny, guys? Because back in the day, we really didn't bat an eye at this, but yeah, you find yourself like maybe cringing and batting your eye at some of this stuff a little more nowadays.
Yeah, a little bit.
Times have changed a little bit.
Before the show, what were they talking about?
Joey had gay experiences too.
Talking about Robin.
Oh.
Sitting up there in the corner giggling about everything.
Oh,
All right,
That's your talent.
thank you, Dan.
I'll kick his ass. Don't
Pick on my friend Robin.
I'd kick his ass for free.
I'd kick his ass too for free.
Yeah,
They're all joined forces
over the
with
microphone, you will.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
All right.
Can we all just act like adults here?
All right, Colin, you've had
Yes.
some gay experiences. Here it goes.
All right.
Which Teletubby did Jerry Falwell think was gay?
Do I have to name the name of it, or can I just say the color?
Oh, you God.
Name the color.
Because I don't know the name of the Teletubbies.
Sure you don't.
Yeah, pretend you don't.
Like you don't know the gay Teletubby.
I'll say the pink one.
The pink one. What do you think, Joey? Was it the pink
Agree or
one?
disagree?
Yeah, I'm going to guess, but I'll disagree.
You're lucky you disagreed. He was purple.
Lavender.
So, okay.
Tinky Winky, Pinky Winky.
Was it Tinky Winky?
You're not supposed to yell the answers out from the corner.
Hey, Howard. It was after it was done.
No, it wasn't. It was before it was done. If we replayed the CD to that, we definitely would have.
Go ahead, Baba Boy.
I'm not joking around or anything. I'm going to step out of here and
What?
let Joe sit down because I'm not comfortable being here anymore.
But really, what happened?
I don't know. Just Joey's he's weirding me out. So
Joey just called you a fag.
I don't want to take a punch to the face for Nicole.
I would never do that to you, Gary.
No,
I like you.
I'm saying if you go to hit her.
I don't like her. I
You
like
better
me.
not hit
I'm
her,
not
Joe.
Yeah, so Gary,
No, but you might. You
now Gary wants to
don't wanna
back
do it on
out.
purpose.
Well, I might have my accident, but I
Exactly.
don't
No, Joey, we're not having.
So Gary started out thinking that he was going to be some kind of moderator, some kind of go-between, and now he's trying to bail on. He's like, nah, I ain't doing
The
shit.
fight's not today.
I'm seriously.
No, it's okay. I'm not going to do that. I swear to God.
All right, Joey's cool. Joey, just sit
Now, now you
behave
can't
yourself.
leave.
Daniel, don't you love how the white people get along?
Prove to your parole officer you're under control. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Are you on any kind of probation?
No, there's nothing.
There's no
I paid a
probation.
fine.
You paid a fine. Okay.
Retribution. It's nothing.
All right, let's go.
All right, it's only half a year in jail. Come on, go ahead, Nicole.
$500,000. Yeah, no problem.
No big deal.
Oh, boy.
Go ahead, Nicole.
Okay, I choose Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, we got to see this one.
Oh, you look great.
Okay, high pitch. Kelly Clarkson.
Who's high pitch? This is Kelly Clarkson.
American Idol. The TV show American Idol first originated in the United Kingdom under the name Rock and Roll Idol. True or false?
I would have to say false.
Agree.
Nicole?
Disagree.
I don't know.
Wasn't
I
paying
agree.
attention.
You agree with Kelly Clarkson?
I'll agree with Kelly Clarkson. She's been on the show quite a bit.
Good thing you did. It was called Pop Idol. Pop Idol, not.
Well, she did the wrong thing. She agreed.
There you go, everybody.
No, he said false. She got it right. She is absolutely right.
All right, guys, I think I'm going to have to pause this and bail on this today because it is 3:15. We're well into the ish of BF Live, but we do 12 to 3-ish. So why don't you say we come back tomorrow and do part 2 of this very clip right here?
Oh, I'll miss it.
I'm sorry, Andrew. Maybe I'll send it to you one time and you can watch it at your leisure and everybody.
Okay.
But yeah, let's see. I know we got some other things to get to. It's still Memorial Day Monday, so you might have like another cookout or something to get to or hanging out with family, or you might have other podcasts to do, like my friend Andrew or something. What are you up to the rest of the day, Andrew? Tell everybody where they can find you. Give your plugs, brother.
Are we doing it in the lounge later?
No. You know what, Andrew? We should shoot for tomorrow. We should shoot for tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, I should have let Bobby Nick go first.
Oh.
Well, Andrew, why don't you promote your channels there, buddy?
We can do it as soon as you get home.
All right, well, tell everybody where they can find you other than the lounge. Give your
Follow me at Andrew the Giant 96, everyone. And I have TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Follow me on Twitter or X at Andrew401 if you want to see my sexy side.
Oh no. Yeah, because those who, I don't know how many people that they didn't know you smoke or have a sexy side, but yeah, you can see Andrew Flora 1 on Twitter or the Horny Wheelchair Guy account. What about you, Mr. Bobby Nicholas, Mr. Backwards Hat? Where can we find you the rest of the day and the rest of the week?
Well, you can find me on No Filter with Andrew and Friends with Andrew every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And you can find me in the lounge on my Rumble channel, rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show. Later on tonight, you can find me on the Cut of the Jibs channel doing the Lunatic Lounge. That's at 7 p.m. Eastern. And also before that, I'll be on Catalano TV. I'll be in the Alpha Shot Lounge. I'm in all the lounges, motherfuckers. Yeah. So, yeah. And I'll be right here. BF Live as well.
Thank you, brother. Okay, Mr. Bobby Nick. I want to thank all you for joining me today because I know a bunch of you knuckleheads were up late last night with our boy Jason Bardo X, and so I'm happy to see any and all of you here with me today. I appreciate you guys turning around with a short bit of sleep and being here for me today, Mr. Scott especially. What else? Where can we find you there, buddy?
Yeah, this is kind of news made to me while I was doing the show. I'm also going to be with Bobby Nick at the Alpha Shot Lounge.
Oh, nice. Right on, dude. Right on.
All right.
and then pretty much the same thing Bobby Nick was saying. No Filter on the Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday. And then for me, Cut of the Jib channel on Sundays for Guitar Guys. And then, yeah. That'll
there
be
you
good.
go. That's my boy Scott.
Sometimes I hang over and get a bottle of
And yeah, I got to start adding Jason Bardo X to my plugs as well because I've been on his show a ton. He does a show at midnight every night, so I have a blast hanging around over there.
I told you your credits page is then going to end up being like a full take up the whole screen like our boy Perry Caravella does. Shout out 666 bones up to all of them. Thanks for the lovely Gina Levy for checking in today. Thank you, Huie, checking in. For being my being our guest today on the Memorial Day edition of BF Live, stream show number 80. I'm up to 80 shows already. Thank you, Andrew, for joining me today. Thank you for co-streaming and inviting your friends over here, like Mr. Taskmaster, who says, nice to meet all you gentlemen, and he's laughing. Thanks for all the new friends you introduced us to. Psych says, it was a good show last night, but I'm exhausted, says Psych. I can't click. What is that link? YouTube link. That is mine. Let me try to put it in YouTube, in the actual YouTube. That is actually to share my YouTube page right there. It's supposed to be going paste. I can't. Somebody else can put it in Andrew's channel, but there you go. There you go. All my links are going up right there. Well, thanks everybody for joining us today for Stream Show 80, the Memorial Day extravaganza with our guest Huie. Join us tomorrow, and I will finish up part 2 of the Holly Weird Squares package that we started today. But that's it for today. Thanks for the great show, says Donkey Kongington. Thank you very much. There's my link tree going up. There's all the links going up. So for Mr. Scott Fitzpatrick, for Bobby Nick Havens, my friend Andrew the Giant, the Human Sports Ticker, I'm the man BF Buffalo Bobby Fran with the hat backwards saying peace and love. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day, and I will see you here tomorrow, 12 o'clock East.
Peace, everybody.
Every day, y'all. Peace and love, but we're out of here for today, y'all.
Peace.
Have a great rest of your day. Thanks, everybody.
Happy Memorial.
Gang, gang.
Eat, eat.